Dang it. What's up, MSFers? Coming in a little bit early. Honestly, I get tired of waiting around for 1 o'clock to roll by. So I'm just starting stream when I get stuff ready anymore. You guys don't mind if I'm early, right? You won't complain? Yeah, I want to talk about yesterday's fiasco with the glitched event that came up early. How bad is it? I don't think it's all that big a deal. I know that there were a lot of people who spent a lot of cores trying to get that stuff out of it, knowing that it was not working right. What does compensation for that look like to you guys? I'm kind of curious. And then also, a lot of complaints over the Mockingbird event. A lot of people want the ratio. The ratio is the new buzzword today. The ratio of how much campaign energy for mystical energy is there, and what's the ratio of the mystical energy spent towards the milestone points? What's the ratio? Everybody's saying ratio. So, is that information important enough that you want that in the blog, or do you care where that information comes? How soon does it need to come out? What would a good event look like? Like, what milestone are we trying to get to? So, the Mockingbird event and the Red Gate nodes are on the docket for talk. Also, I got to do my Crucible attacks. I'll end up having to do war attacks. And what's today? Tuesday? Yeah. Daily's Crucible, War, and whatever we want to talk about. What's up, Cleaning Agent? What's up, Duelim? What's up, Gigabytes, Fury's Ire? What's up, the free-to-play frog? I subscribe to you on YouTube, buddy. What's up, Duelim? What's up, Cleaning Agent? What's up, Norin Rads? I already said Cleaning Agent and Duelim. It's printed twice. What's up, Elder? What's up, Rolf Kieran? How's everybody doing? Let's go to here. And what's this all about? I don't need to see any of this. Let's get out of here and do some dailies. We'll start from the left and work our way to the right, just like I like to do. So a lot of people have been asking for this ratio information, right? This ratio information of when you go into those campaigns, and I do need to knock down some energy. When you go into these campaigns, you'll see there's 60 energy, right? So if I were to go in here and spend 30 campaign energy, I get 60 mystical energy. And then if I take that 60 mystical energy and I go over here, I don't know why I scrolled, and I go over here to this fancy, get off my screen with your pop-ups, gross, and I spend my mystical energy, it'll give me points towards stuff. Of course, I can't even spend any because it's like way too expensive for me. I'm not buying silver promo credits. Oh my goodness, that's going to be such a dead currency soon. If you spend that mystical energy in the store, then it will give you points towards this event. Spend mystical energy, 1 point of mystical energy, which equates to 2 points, right? So in essence, when you spend 1 campaign energy, it equates to 2 mystical energy, which then equates to 4 campaign points. The catch being, you can't sell all of your currency in the store. You're always left with a remainder. A lot of times you forget to sell it in the store. So it's not, there's always a rounding error in Scopely's favor. So it is slightly less than 4 to 1 is what your ratio is. And that's a convoluted way to get there also. So anyway, I'm curious. I've heard a lot of people say that the overall ratio of campaign energy to milestone points should be a solid 5 to 1 or better. Then, of course, how steep are the milestones in the event, right? They could make it 10 to 1, and then they just make the milestones 10 times as expensive to get to. So I guess the real question is, what milestone do you want to get to? Because they could give us the ratio, but then not show us the correct or even show us the milestone information and then just change it when it goes live. Like, that's happened a lot too, you know? Coming early is the norm for you. Dueling at my age, coming at all is the issue. Just shooting for the bookmarks. The earlier, the better. What's up? Minimal, to be honest. All 7 reds. What's up, everyone? Milestone 17 should be achievable in this event. I think, I don't know. Let's go take a look at the milestones here in a minute. Let me catch up on chat. They made this store expensive because of how they sent all those extra store credits on the last store. There you go. The free-to-play frog nailing it on the head. We talked about that. It doesn't matter that they gave us 160,000 credits with extra refreshes because they just sap us on the next one. That's exactly what they did. We're seeing a much more expensive store, much less goodies coming out. Imagine if we get 160,000 free credits for this store and a 10-day extension. Yeah, but man, the next event, everything would cost 1 million credits. So you want to get to 17? Why don't we have a set ratio for stuff on nodes and prices for the store? Change the milestone scores around that. That's a brilliant idea, Anti-Valor. Then they could just cut and paste these. Find an event that everybody's happy with. Cut and paste everything, even the milestones. I think even the milestones. Then what you put in the milestones, you change up. Change up what rewards you put in the milestones. But they want more control over it than that, Anti-Valor, and that's why the prices in here are much more expensive than the last time around. Let's get these. I haven't even opened the game today. This is the first time I've opened the game, and man, I'm losing my voice. I have a big stream day today, and my voice is already shot, and I don't know why. I might have been talking to myself rather fervently in the kitchen earlier before stream started. It's an old truck driver habit. When you're alone for such lengthy periods of time, you just learn to talk to yourself like a madman. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's go here. There's nothing. I don't know why I ever scrolled through that store. There's something. Ghost loogies. I can't get ghost loogies. Are you kidding me? Let's go get some of these. That's probably still not enough for the ghost loogies. I didn't see how much they cost. Oh, I can afford them. There we go. All right. Let's go here. No. Don't want any of that. Spiky balls, okay. Nope, I don't have enough for that. I gotta do Crucible attacks. Maybe I will after Crucible. We'll revisit that after Crucible. Okay, there's that. Let's knock down some energy before I forget. Oh, I need to go to I want to go to my roster first. Gotta do the farms out of the roster first. There we go, Dark Beast. Because they don't want constraints on it. Yeah, they need control over the situation. Exactly, Duelim. They want total control. That's why they'll only cut and paste if they decide that everything is already in line with the previous event. Then they'll cut and paste. And then when they cut and paste, they'll forget to change the currencies, and it'll give you like a dead currency reward instead of what it's supposed to reward. 2, 3, 4. The Dazzler event was the way to go. You liked that one, did you? 7,500 for Kang is the same as SD in the store. The problem is we are getting a quarter of the currency compared to the Apple event. Was the Apple also original 1 to 2? Did they copy paste forget they buffed apples after launch? What's up, Whoopsamer? What's the best way to beat Bifrost APOC? Been having trouble? Bifrost with APOC? Is that in room 2? I think you're gonna have to use Death Seed with APOC. So far, the only thing to do with the Bifrost team is go at it with Death Seed, and it's an RNG shit show. And if you add APOC into the mix, then you kind of got to bring APOC into the mix. But again, that's a question for some of the other people that come on voice. And we'll get some people on voice later. Whoops, I want to farm him. We'll get some people on voice here in a little while. And they can do all the work for me, and I'll just click buttons, and you guys can ask them questions. Everything's auto on the Run 7 show. That's right. Even the show itself, I bring in other content creators and let them just take it away. And I let them do it on auto. I don't know if I need to be doing these, but I think there's core spending involved in here, maybe. I don't know. There's no currency, man. That sucks. I wish they put the mystical currency in here. What if they did that? What if they just let you farm the ISO energy and get that mystic currency? Not that I need to farm ISO energy. I need blue 5 ions, not anything else. 80, there we go. They aren't, but this community has a hive mentality. I agree, Elder. Everybody says these events are so complicated. I'm like, what's so complicated about it? You just click on Boylon's video, scroll 2/3 of the way to the end, look on his little infographic of how many rotations you're supposed to be doing or how many cores you're supposed to be spending or whatever, and then you just keep that in mind as you play the game normally. Most of the time, it's refresh all the 50s, right? Do 5 blitz rotations. Like, if you just did 5 blitz rotations every day and refreshed all of the 50s every single day, and then you do 10 war attacks every time you can do war attacks, you full clear Cosmic Crucible every time Cosmic Crucible comes around. If you did that, you would never need to watch an event video ever. You would always come so close to wherever you need to be, you'd get the job done. That's it. And that's basically what I do. I try to full clear Cosmic Crucible every time Crucible comes around. I get 12 war attacks in every time war comes around. Because I'm a team player. That's why. Death Seed APOC got wiped. Well, back out. Don't let him wipe, back out. Might be you skip that one and just go for 5. Wail harder, Frog. Wail harder. Get that super scroll. Take him in there. He'll one-shot that whole team. He'll 1v5 that team. Stop ISO milestone today. This is what Rolf Kieran says to do on an APOC Bifrost team. It's APOC plus the Masters of Evil. Oh, that's a thing too, yeah. What sucks is that you're absorbing the Masters of Evil team, which you don't really want to do, because you usually want to use Masters of Evil on something else. But yeah, that'll work. I don't know, does the new Warriors team work against the Bifrost? I can't remember. Did you see me just trying to hit the X button? That was funny. No, Gorilla Dan, I tend to skip over that part. New Warriors beats Bifrost if they use a pre-taunt. Okay. ISO 8 event starts today, the Alliance one. Damn it. Today's the 26th, isn't it? Oh, well, I'll just core the hundreds. Look, I got 1,000 cores. I can afford it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'll make it happen. Frog, do you ever watch Mobile Gamer when he's playing and he finishes the battle and you go and you tap collect on your phone and you forget that you're watching YouTube? I do that all the time. It's his freaking game and I'm trying to collect his rewards. Scopely has me trained, man. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. We need to go open orbs. I don't want to do those. I just need an orb to open, man. Doesn't really matter here. There's a basic. I'll open that. That'll give me the... There. Okay. There we go. That. We need to do our raid battles. Oh, man. I forgot to jump into raids this morning. I hope I didn't screw. Oh, we were sitting at completion. That's right. Never mind. Don't collect daily milestones either. Gorilla Dan, you gotta jump into chat at like 101 Central Time. Jump into chat, bold print, run. Don't collect your dailies. There's still a 50% chance I'm gonna collect my dailies later in the stream. Tried to open their orbs. Yeah. When people play on a full screen, like what I'm doing right now, like I know that there's people out there that might tap on this collect button right here because they're watching it on their phone, right? Special with Titania on Sylvie, kill Sylvie with Kang. Then I rewound Vol, and then special with Moonstone on APOC, and you should be fine. Somebody should make a video on how to do that, Rolf Kieran. Hey, Rolf Kieran, I figured out your first video for your YouTube channel. Can I advance the alliance? The ISO for Tiger is Striker. It can be Striker. The ISO is whatever you want it to be, but a lot of people are choosing Tiger. Striker for Tigra. You just didn't want to plug the video. It's Tigra. Mobile went over that on stream last night. It's Tigra, not Tigra. We have video evidence that it is Tigra. You know some people who don't like links in chat? I don't care. If you put in a bad link to anything, like, I guess I'll accept Rickroll links because those are kind of funny, although I think I got a little played out in T-Dub's day. But as long as it's not something harmful or hurtful, I usually don't care about links in chat, especially if someone is requesting help with something and you have the link to a good video to help them, go ahead and throw that in chat. I don't mind at all. What I hate is when people jump into my chat who I've never even heard from before, and they say, look at this great video I just made, and throw up their link. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Go peddle your shit someplace else. For Lion-O Panther, Chitara. If you're linking Cornhub, then that's a problem. That's right. Those links are to be DM'd to me. Thank you. Sasha Grey is streaming Cyberpunk. Let's go. Did the new update land on Cyberpunk? I heard that like Infinite Library or whatever it was coming out. I heard it's supposed to be a really good update to that game. Are you, Idris? I like sausage links. Okay, nobody said I couldn't collect this, so I'm doing it. Looks like my alliance did it too, so I guess we're okay. And back to raids. Did we launch the new? Come on, guys. Why are we not doing this? Raids? Question mark? Okay. I keep getting this update available. Let's go update real fast. I'm gonna do an update real fast. How do I do updates on the LD player? I think I gotta go in here. And let's go here. There's stuff on this screen which I am not allowed to show you. Oh, there is an update. Look at that. Okay. Installing. I don't know who Macy Gray is. I definitely know who Sasha Gray is. What's up, ZKG? I'm actually kind of curious. Can we go check out Sasha Grey for a second while we wait for this to load? I don't want to try the new Firefox. I like the old one. Please stop messing with me. Sasha Grey is live now. So this is Cyberpunk, huh? Never played it, really wanted to. I wanted to wait for them to fix all the bugs. I hear it's going pretty well. How many people? She only has just under, she hasn't even gotten 3,000 people watching her yet. Amateur, come on. I do approve that she is dressed in respectable clothing and not just doing a booby stream. That's cool. I always like it when women don't completely rely on their extra features. I don't know how to say that nice. Don't get me wrong, booby streaming is great. I just props to those who choose not to. I think that shows more skill when you have enough intellect to carry a stream. I don't have the intellect for streaming. I ride solely on my good looks. I don't know if you know this, but Valley Flying's chat rated me the most attractive content creator in all of Marvel Strike Force. It was a slow day. They forgot a lot of people. Zoboy Fresh coming in with a raid. Thank you, Zoboy Fresh. Appreciate that. We haven't really gotten started. We're talking about two things. What's the ratio for the event need to look like? What do the milestones need to look like? What does the scoring need to look like? Does this spend a mystical energy in the store? Like, how bad is it? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on the situation? 20-1? And see, Gnomes, my thinking is that no matter what the ratio is going to be, Ligma balls. Oh, you guys aren't seeing this, sorry. This guy's name cracks me up. Ligma balls. I'm very immature. Whatever the ratio is on this scoring, it's like, you guys didn't even get to see Sasha Grey, did you? I had it on the wrong screen the whole time? Oh man, you missed out. Hold on, I'll go back. Let's go back to look at Sasha Grey. I know so many of you guys are curious. Is that the right Sasha Grey? She's not live. That's the wrong Sasha Grey. Sasha Grey Cyberpunk. Here we go. Still on the wrong screen. Okay, there. There's Sasha Grey, guys. I'm not certain that that's the correct Sasha Grey, is it? I don't know. I don't spend that much time watching Sasha Grey. Anyway, she's still just puppy guarding that door. Anyway. Don't Google Sasha Grey at work if you don't know who she is. Okay. Didn't she break her back during last year's TwitchCon? I don't know. I'm not like a big Sasha Grey fanatic or anything. I basically know of her. Still no clue who she is. She's a name I hear a lot. I like that she's respectably dressed during her stream. I think that's cool. She's obviously an attractive woman and could probably push up her numbers a lot more with a different wardrobe. I'm not doing the famine thing. Forget that. Gotta click on red balls. What's here? Sorry. They're letting us know 24 hours after the fact that the embargo ended. You guys could be saying whatever you wanted as of 24 hours ago yesterday. Thanks, Archangel. Appreciate that update. Become an envoy today. Cutting edge information. Can you finish off Alpha so we can launch it at the same time as Incursion? I think I did. Yeah, hopefully somebody's... Yeah, it looks like they launched them. No, we just have a red dot going to the store. No, not cone. Arg. Done. There. I don't have to blitz, thank God. Waiting for raids to start. Dailies, let's just collect these. Look at that. Claim all that crap. See, I needed to do my dailies because I wouldn't have got those last 10 shards of Ghost Rider. All right. The Alliance says that they are doing things and stuff. Raids should be launched any moment. There they go. Look at that. We can get in now. Let's go. Look at the battle pass at the end of the paid path and pretty good rewards. Are there some good stuff in that? Let's go here and hit this and go auto. You guys know so much about Twitch streamers, especially the female ones. It's not a criticism, it's a statement. Damn it! Oh, I hate when Sim fails me. I hate when Sim fails me! The Rogue Scourge is so easy with the dorky strategy. Is that the difficulty for all modifiers? Is that what we're doing? What's the dorky strategy? Because if it was a Scourge run after I've completed the Scourge runs, I usually don't watch those videos. I probably should. That's probably important information for people. If I had a big APOC, Sim wouldn't fail. Yeah, Duelim, tell Scopely that, man. It's not like I can do anything about it. Difficulty 10, only 4 nodes. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how that works. Let's go put Dorky's strategy to the test. We go difficulty 4, all of these? Or is it difficulty 10, first 4 nodes? Sorry, that was it, huh? Difficulty 10, first 4 nodes? Okay, do I need Scourges? It's already 2.5 million. I need Secret Defenders, Bill Big. Okay, so I've got Hard Light at 9517, and I've got Black Cat at 9517. But I don't have Robbie or Photon. Not so fast, gloves off. You also need a big cloak and dagger, and I don't have a very big cloak and dagger. Yeah. What do I need? Why do I need this big a score? I just want to get through the rewards, man. What's the milestones? 1.5 is all I gotta get, guy. Oh, it's the first 4 nodes. That's why. Okay. What if I just do it no multipliers? What if I do it just difficulty 10, no modifiers? Can I get through it with the roster I'm working with? I don't want to do difficulty 9. That sounds like a pain in the ass. I'd rather do difficulty 8. Can I do difficulty 8? What's 8 get me? 8 gets me there. I could just drop a couple in there to boost it to 1.5, right? Here, there's some points. Oh God, I'm gonna have to put in a bunch, huh? Oh, these are gross. I'll figure this out another time. I don't want to do this. I hate doing the Scourge runs at this point. When they're old repeats, it's just not that amazing for me. All right, besides, I got to do Crucible and War. Let's get some folks on voice. We'll do Crucible and War, and then you guys, if we have time, we'll go back to that, and you guys can walk me through it on voice. What's up, Dula? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll figure it out after I get done with Crucible and War, because I gotta get these done, and pretty fast, actually. That's Alliance Raids. I want Crucible if I could take the time to actually look what I'm clicking on. All right, I haven't even looked at these yet. What's up, Dulam? What's up, Rolf Kieran? How you guys doing?
What up?
Okay, Young Avengers in 1. We have Bifrost in 2.
And thank you.
Oh God, I always forget. One of these days.
I
wish there was a way I could set it to just automatically share that specific screen every time I go in there. Has the compensation discussion concluded? We actually haven't started the compensation discussion. I'm very curious about what you guys think of what the compensation for yesterday's outrageously horrifying debacle, which happens like once every 4 months, and I don't really care anymore. Like, I'm more pissed off that we had 2 freaking amazing teams launched into the game with tons and tons of video footage, all kinds of information about them, great stories about them. They're amazingly, like, powerful, super cool teams. And Scopely drops the ball and everybody's talking about the whole red gated nodes that we knew were coming anyway. That's frustrating. We're gonna just do a death seed into this. So I'm curious, what, like, did any of you guys in chat, did any of you guys get into those nodes and farm any of them? How many cores did you spend? Did you find the rewards valuable? Like, what was your experience? Because I was on the road when it happened. Like, my phone was blowing up and people were like, hey, you gotta get in here and do this. And I didn't have time.
The rewards are worth it. The drop rates are just shit. So, like, if you get, like, Chapter 1 is like you get 5 stars. You have a chance for a 5-star drop on a bunch of tunes, on a bunch of like preset tunes. So it's like Web Warriors and then like Shadowlands is on one node. And then if you go to Chapter 2, it's the same tunes, but it's 6 stars. And then if you go to Chapter 3, it's 7 stars. So you can get like a guaranteed 7-star on like Weaver, Tangled, all the Tangled. You can get a 7-star on all the MOE people, and it's just a drop rate on when it drops for you.
Oh wow!
So it's a guaranteed red. So it's just a guaranteed 7 red drop for you, and then you can also farm dark promotion credits from it too. Special. You can also farm dark promotion credits too, but the drop rates looked pretty abysmal.
Huh. So
and then the energy is different as well. So the energy is like a red energy. Ability block of all. The energy is a red energy, so it's a different campaign energy.
Right, how fast, that's what I wanted to know. How fast does that energy accrue? Is it set up to be a one-time event, or is this going to be a constant event that we're constantly farming energy for? And now we have ISO, blue energy, and green, like green, blue, and red energy now?
Yeah, it's a permanent campaign from what it looked like, and then the refresh. It didn't say the timer on the refresh, like it says 4.5 minutes for one campaign energy. It didn't say that. All the campaigns costed 12 energy, and a refresh was obviously 50 cores, but it only gave you 60 energy instead of 120 energy like normal. So to do the whole thing, you had to do 4 core refreshes, so for 200 cores to get through all of it, like right away. The rewards looked really good, honestly. It looks like a really good catch-up mechanic for a lot of people.
Well, I don't have a lot of 7 red stars in my roster, not on important characters anyway. And so I think that would actually be a pretty good thing for me.
Yeah.
And I could go in there and try and get 7 reds on some more characters.
And then it was split up between like skill and bio was a trait, so you could use 6 red, skill and bio for chapter 3. So chapter 1 was 4 red, chapter 2 was 5 red, chapter 3 was 6 red. And then you could use like skill and bio together. And then I think it was Mystic, and I can't remember the other one, honestly. I blew through it super quickly. But it was, I didn't have an issue getting through it. Like, the nodes were easy. It was just the gate of getting in. Like, the nodes were piss easy. I mean, like, they were like 80,000 tunes getting hit by a 350k Icarus.
Crying Joker spent 5,000 DPC so he could enable the find button. Because you could only get to it through the find button.
Well, you could also get through it if you were trying to find basic red star orbs as well. You didn't, because I have over 4,500, so I can buy everything in my DPC store. So I didn't want to waste it. So I looked at the red star orbs, and I just tried to hit find on there, and it took me to the campaigns as well. Because you got a basic red star orb for every time you did it from the first time rewards. I know.
So what does Scopely owe me? I didn't get in there and get any of those goodies. What does Scopely owe me? Because I'm here with my hand out. Let's go, Scopely. Gimme.
Compensation should be 30 basic red star orbs, because that's what you get from doing all the campaign nodes. And then I'd say maybe 10,000 worth of T4 credits, because the drop rates on the duplicates that you get just give T4s, and the drop rates are so bad. I think I only got like 2 or 3 tunes that dropped for me, so I'd say maybe like 2 or 3 elite 4s, and then that's it. The compensation will not be that good.
30 basics and a few T4s, that's what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's pretty much all that should be needed.
Who do I want to target? Not She-Hulk, because she'll die from this attack. She doesn't have any death proofs. So I'm thinking he's got death proofs. I could strike her attack into Abomination. Or do I want to go Green Hulk?
Nah, what level is Green Hulk? How big is he?
Let's take a look. He is 90 to almost 250.
A-bomb.
A-bomb? Okay. There we go, nice. Oh, I got the Disrupt on Green Hulk so I can delete red. All right.
He took 2 turns.
Oh, that sucks. So do I want to save? No, I don't need to save my alt. We're in 6.
Yeah, just delete regular Hulk. Basic.
Just delete him?
Yep.
Doink. He's gone. Okay. Oh, there's 5 charges. Special here?
Special.
And this is kind of like throw it on auto and hope my team can clear him before he clears me.
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
Should be okay. His
basic does more damage, doesn't it?
Yep. It makes you special with Death Pool. Does % damage.
Okay. Oof. I can alt here. I mean, special here.
Run's only instinct is to throw it on auto.
In fact, when I was testing the Pegasus team, when I went in, I didn't sim it. I played it as though it was a sim. I went in and clicked, and I just did. I hit the big buttons and let it target to see what would happen on a sim if it would sim through.
Targeted?
Yeah, I just didn't target, and I hit whatever was the biggest button available. Oof, I didn't have 5 charges.
Okay, you're good. Striker attack will kill him.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Good enough, I guess. My screen size is weird. What's going on with my screen size? I could do this, or I could do this. That's the only. I know it's chopping some of chat's names off, and I'm sorry. Right. If you're super vain like me and you want your name on screen, maybe I'll get around to fixing that someday. But honestly, I like trying to keep the words off to the side as much as possible. They need to be big enough you can read them, but not cover up too much of the screen. And it's a tricky situation.
It's the Run 7 show, not the chat show. God.
Yeah, it's about me, guys. It's about me, okay?
Somewhat about me when I'm allowed on.
Yeah, it's the Run 7 show featuring Doolum. and Rolf Karen in there for the chaos.
I'm no longer even a special guest. I'm just here all the time now.
Speaking of being here all the time, when are you going to start streaming? Did you figure out time?
Yeah, so my goal time is going to be kind of Friday nights, like 10 to 12-ish Eastern. I don't know if I cut out, it froze for a second, but like 10 to 12 Eastern, Friday night. Kind of do like talk about blog, see people's reactions to it and shit like that. And then I think I have war that night, so that'll work. And then short streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning before I go to work from like 7:45 to like 8.
Just when you're doing your dailies, so you might as well do them live kind of thing?
Just do dailies and do Crucible as well, because that's the main thing that I enjoy is Crucible, so doing Crucible in the morning. But yeah, that's kind of what I have set right now, and then try to jump on whenever I can. Whenever I'm allowed to from the fiance, you know?
Sounds good. I think it's gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Best.
Yeah. Don't knock him under. That was a close one.
It's like a
oh no, I knocked him under. I forgot he comes back. Oh well. Got a lot of damage on Bishop anyway. Or I mean on Gambit anyway. Not
special. No. It doesn't matter if Jubilee's here, it doesn't matter who's here, never special. Because every time the Ultron bots take a turn, Gambit pings again.
Okay, okay. I thought you said to special, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, don't special. Okay.
Is no good.
No bueno especial.
No bueno especial.
Special here?
Yeah.
So what's your super cool feature gonna be, Doolum? You gotta have a special attraction to your stream, the thing that you do, the thing that sets you apart from every other content creator, makes everybody wanna come to your stream instead of the other guy's stream. What's your hook, huh? You gonna do the whole thing in your underwear?
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go, guys. Doolum in his tighty whities every Friday night. Check it out.
I'm actually setting up the kiddie pool too in the office so I can have that going. I'm gonna change up what's gonna be in there every Friday for like Jello, mud wrestling. We're gonna switch it up and chat's got to guess what it is.
There you go. No, just
donator gets to choose what goes in the kiddie pool, so you're welcome.
Just play the game, be you, read along with chat. Yeah. There's enough people that know you that'll show up. You'll have some good conversations going. You're a natural at talking about Marvel Strike Force and helping people too. So I think if you position yourself as somebody that players can go to ask questions for advice, I think you're going to do really well.
My big thing is I like helping people. Obviously, I come on here and help you. I enjoy helping people with their crucibles. Honestly, I may, if I have time on days, is have people jump in and I'll help them with their crucible and put them on stream and then kind of walk them through crucible and teach them how to do better. So other people, kind of like how I was teaching you how to like, hey, why do you special here? Why do you do this here? Stuff like that to get people better and make it kind of like an informative stream. I don't know. It just depends on time. The problem is Cosmic Crucible runs during the week when I shitty part about that.
Right.
But I don't know. I like talking about the game. The game is fun to talk about, and I like hearing other people's opinions and talking about the game with others. That's my favorite part about it, honestly. Runs a sim for me.
Gnomes, I'm a simp for all content creators and anybody who's thinking about becoming a content creator. It's kind of funny because now I'm not taking credit for anyone's success as a streamer or content creator of anything. I'm not taking any credit for that at all. But I did convince a few people to get in front of a microphone or a camera. Pathfinder Gaming. And they hit YouTube like a fucking wrecking ball, blew right past my numbers. Like everybody just I'm always like, man, I don't think it's a competition on YouTube or Twitch. I really don't think that we are competing for eyeballs. I think that everybody brings their own slice of the pie to the table. and you're not competing for viewers, not to any degree. The handful of y'all that bounce from stream to stream to stream to stream probably have multiple tabs open anyways, and when I'm talking about something boring, you just mute me and unmute the other guy, and so it's not really that big a deal, and the metrics don't even prove it either. Like, I probably have the most crossover between other viewers than anybody else, but it's because my shtick is to promote everybody else. And so other than me, there's not really a lot of crossover when it comes to viewership. And I'm like 20% Pathfinder, 20% Purple Sticky, 20% Valley Flying, because I used to, stream right after Valley Flying. And so I don't really think of it as a competition.
The thing that I've noticed about this community the most is, like, I've watched Twitch a lot before MSF and stuff like that, but, like, the thing I've noticed about this community the most is every single time someone's done streaming, they raid somebody else, and they're pissed off when they have to raid a sponsored stream. And it's not somebody that they're like, oh, it's Zoboy Fresh, oh, it's Run7, oh, it's Purple Sticky, oh, it's Dorky. It's like, great, I get to go hang out in their chat for 10 or 20 minutes before I gotta head off to do whatever I gotta do. Like,
right.
Everybody is so giving in this community, and, like, you've helped out a bunch. I've asked you some just base level questions on, dude, what do I even do to, like, set up all this
Speaking
stuff?
of what do I even do, I like to do Apocalypse in here, but I probably won't. But what's efficient way to take these guys out?
Just go Undying Eternals. Or, what could you do? I don't know.
Right? It's like, there's nothing like that's specifically amazing against this.
Just do Eternals, Kestrel here, and then save, like, Black Cat, Nova.
Okay. I don't really need any. This is the one we were making fun of, right? We were doing Eternals, yeah. Kestrel, and 2 Web Warriors, and trying to throw it on auto, and it was driving Dorky Dad out of his mind because I wouldn't pick targets.
Monguli showed. Wait, are we supposed to unmute you?
See, Monguli knows how it works. He knows how it works around here. I'll throw in her.
Here too.
And
what you said.
What's that?
You could do the OG skill team.
The OG skill team? I could.
Like, yeah. Maria, Sharon. Or Sharon and Shang.
Let's see how that. You know what I've got? You mean like a walking hate kind of thing, like that, or this one right here? That's probably a lot. I forgot I had Dormammu available. I could probably do this, right?
If you can't do this, there's a problem.
Okay, then let's see if I can do it. Yeah, so it's not a matter of if I'm going to full clear. It's just what's going to be quick and easy.
Unfortunately, CC has gotten quite stale.
Yeah, it kind of has. I mean, that's how it goes, though. We always start to complain toward the end of the season. A lot of people are frustrated with Room 2 because we don't have a good solution to it. It's kind of an RNG fest.
If only every week we had 3 to 5 tunes banned, so it changed up the rooms. If only.
I think that would be I think you're right. I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
I saw somebody else said something, I can't remember his name, or I absolutely would give him credit. Somebody said something in Dorky's, or in Valley's chat, about having, a set of 10 rooms as a pool, and then it's randomly picked 6 rooms, and like 2 hours before it starts. So let's say you have 22 hours to do your Crucible attack, and you have 2 hours to set up your defense based on the rooms that got randomly selected for you and your opponent.
You'd need more than 2 hours, though. No one would go for 2 hours to set it up. But I like the premise.
Premise is cool. It's just hard to implement that, though.
I think that we should be able to choose from the pool of 10, and your opponent doesn't know what you chose. And so they don't know what rooms you have in the lineup, and it could be 6 out of those 10, and we get to choose those 6 and then put in our defense and run that for the week. And that way, your opponent will have a slight difference in room defenses with different teams on it. And it would make it really challenging to figure out what to do, because you're like, oh, shoot, I went with that room 7A or something instead of 7B, and I chose, this team's gone, so now what do I do for my offense team or whatever? I think it could really mix it up.
I like that. The only thing I see having an issue with that is, in 3 or 4 weeks, the community is going to find the 6 best rooms, and it's going to turn into everybody using the same 6 rooms no matter what. I feel like if it's random and you are forced to use a random room, forces people to theory craft rather than just being able to choose the 6 best after 3 or 4 weeks of content creators putting out what the 6 best rooms are. Because that's what happens here. They put out what the 6 best defenses are, keep everything else on offense, and then it stays from there. So I feel like it would end up falling into the same trap as we would.
Well, it's always, you're always going to come across what certain people think are the absolute best. But if you drop down a little bit and you find those people who are willing to experiment, and then, you know, what happens if you find out, okay, so you put the 6 best rooms on, but it turns out that the other guy didn't use the 6 best rooms, and that allows him a little bit of an advantage over your 6. And I don't know. I mean, I think that you're not necessarily going to only find the 6 best, as long as somebody thinks, well, I guess we're asking a lot of Scopely to try and think about the combinations. They can't build 6 straight rooms that work really well, and we're asking them to look at combinations of 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's probably too much.
Wes said, holy shit, Ron actually said something smart. Everyone on mute. You can save the ult still. Or if you want ult, who gives a shit? It rewinds them still.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go here. I want to get rid of that Gamora real fast.
Oh yeah, did your son get into coding camp?
I don't know yet. They haven't told us. No. I'm a little frustrated because I really want to know if he got in. That's gonna be huge for him. Everybody still has immunity. This is lame. He doesn't hit adjacent because he's not a big boy.
That's not true. He still hits adjacent.
Okay, well, that was a mistake then.
Vulnerable out.
I still wanted the more damage on her anyway. She's a striker, so she'll go into that.
I feel like the issue with CC is just the seasons are too long, period, and plain and simple. And I
Absolutely.
feel like they're relying on themselves to come up with all the room rules when they could talk to envoys and talk to other people who have great ideas that could easily make 24 rooms, 30 rooms for the year, and then you have all 4 seasons, all 5 seasons for the year.
Why am I playing this matchup?
and we could do like a season every 6 weeks, and then do a break, and then do a 32-man tournament, and then do another season, so it's 8 weeks total to do everything.
Yeah, Rovar, that's what I just said. 8 to 10 room rules, and the player gets to pick 6 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be kind of cool. But I mean, and when you say, oh, we'll just figure out what the 6 best room rules are, I just think that we're always going to find what the 6 best defensive teams are in here. And then it's a matter of how your roster competes against their roster, sort of thing, at the highest level of the game. But there are people who are willing to take a chance and throw something crazy in there on defense. You see slightly different setups on defense.
Or just come up with a mid-season shakeup, and if you want to have the seasons as long as they are now, every mid-season, change 3 rooms. Change the 3 rooms that the community wants out. Hold a poll and change the 3 rooms that community wants out. So let's say the raid room, let's say nobody wants the wrecking ball room, and then nobody wants the tangled unlimited room. Change those out and bring in the next 3 that you have ready to go. So at least it's different. So half the rooms were changing. That would be great.
Yeah, if you made the poll too on the website, you drive a lot of traffic over to your website. Like, how many people went to go vote on Silver Surfer Symbiote? And the other choices. I don't remember what the other choices were.
Yeah, but if they want hits on their website, then they can get hits that way. I think it was Thanos, Surfer, Kestrel, and Groot.
Yeah.
4. They did a room change mid-season. We got all pissy. Which room change did they do mid-season? I don't remember that.
I haven't been playing with her in Arena yet, so
Yeah, because the Tangled room was a problem. That's the term to rewind is the ult. The Tangled room was a problem because they just created a problem and then wanted to sell us a solution when it came to
Dang it.
New Warriors. Thinking way too hard, bud.
I know. No one's gonna hit my Doom. I think actually I'm gonna go with a special. This will do some pretty good damage, probably kill some people. There we go. And we're gonna get rid of you. Bam.
I mean, it'll happen again. Yeah, I agree, strategist. But the thing is, I don't think the room was honestly that bad. People complained a lot for not much of a reason. They complained because there was RNG factors to it, and just like how people are complaining with the Bifrost Demon too, there's RNG factors to it. That's the game we play.
Gnomes, it saves time, it's highly efficient, and every shower should come equipped with a toothbrush holder. That's my stance on the subject.
Thoughts on brushing your teeth in the shower? Do you wake up that late and you're late for work that much that you have to multitask like that?
Dude, I have a waterproof phone so I can watch YouTube videos in the shower because I need to multitask to get everything done in a day.
Well, yeah, you watch 28 hours of content in a 16-hour day.
That's true.
Yeah, no shit you need to do that. That's for work.
I wake up at 4:30 now, Anti-Valor. I had to get up a half hour earlier. I wasn't able to get stuff done. I didn't get to post my Starfield recap this week. I'm pissed. I just missed the opportunity, and there's no time in my schedule to redo it. So next week's, I'm just gonna try and make a really big recap video for Starfield. Not to mention, I didn't get to play Starfield last time. Something happened. I don't remember what, but on Starfield Day, we ended up playing MSF the whole day.
True, he watches 28 hours of content, but 26 of it is himself. That is true.
I don't watch that much of myself. I rewatch the streams, and I do have to review. Actually, I rewatch every single YouTube video I post, but because I go and clip all the stuff out myself so I can get a better edit on the clips.
Real question is, what is your stance on shower beers?
I used to shower beers. Oh man, shower beers were the best. Man, that's how alcoholics wake up in the morning. I'm telling you, if you're not drinking your first beer in the shower, you're doing it wrong.
So do you shower beer first, then brush your teeth, or do you just skip the brushing your teeth and the beer is your brushing your teeth?
Well, I mean, once you've already got your tip on, you know, it's kind of like, who cares about brushing's optional at that point. No, I don't. I used to drink my beer in the shower. I found it incredibly refreshing to have a cold beer in a hot shower. I don't know what is up with that, but it's a thing, man. I know a lot of alcoholics that have their first beer in the shower.
Gnome's coming in with the real questions. Would you rather piss yourself every time you stand up or shit yourself every time you sit down?
Oh, dude, sitting in it would be terrible. Definitely gonna stand up and leave a trail. 100% pissing is the way to go.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, I would just get up and walk to the shower every time. It's like, okay. A White Claw mini fridge in the bathroom. Yeah, I should get one of those for Raw, right? You guys are disgusting. I don't know if I'm gonna win this one or not. Everybody's got immunity. No, I'll go here because I can double tap into him, I guess. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage though. Oh wow, got that guy. He didn't have a big boy APOC.
Nope. Just don't ult. He's got 4 charges.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking doing a basic over here and applying the vulnerable, and then saving that for when, because I can rewind him here, which will give him 5 charges. But I think, no, he's gonna be going way faster now. Never mind, that was stupid. Oh well.
All right, you have safeguard immunity.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
And now yours goes. You're fine.
So it's an even playing field with more.
So Run, what do you think the compensation should be for, not for the red star, but for the mystical energy? Do you think there should be any compensation? Is it going to be overshadowed by the...
No, I think that they need to... I think a lot of us expected to get further in the milestones than what we're going to reasonably be able to do. So I think they either need to throw in some bonus events that'll give us a bunch of that mystical energy, or something that will give us, like, if they don't want us to be shopping out of the store, because it feels like they made that store really pricey this time around because of the 160,000 extra credits. That's what it feels like. I don't know. But if they don't want us shopping in the store, then they need to give us some bonus events or web store web store free claims that will give us the event milestone points to push further into the milestones, because I just really feel like on this, I was 100% expecting to get to milestone 17 and milestone 18 being a whalestone, and milestone 17 being a hard one to push to, but if you were grindy and you were a sweaty nerd, you could get to 17 free to play. And it turns out it's like
15 it's like 210,000 is about the
you
max
you can make 14 and barely make 15 if you get grindy.
So the issue I see with this, right? Remember the store we had for the Apples of Iden event? It was pretty much the same store we have now, price-wise. So the new tunes like Secret Defenders were 7,500, Kang was 7,500. So the prices are relatively the same. We have Gear 18s in this one where we didn't have Gear 18s last time, and the teal uniques that we get from this one are in a 10 stack instead of a 3 stack, which is really good. So if you need something like chromium or osmium, I suggest buying that personally. And also 18s that you need.
I need Dargonite, man. I need like 160 Dargonite, so I'm hoping that shows up. I'll be buying that.
Peg 16. So the problem I see is they have the same prices, right, as the Apples of Iden store. The problem is we're getting a fourth of the currency than we were for the Apples of Iden store, because it was an 8-to-1 ratio, and they gave us 12,000 apples as currency compensation after they changed the drop ratio. So I feel like they copied and pasted it, but they didn't remember that they boosted it to 8-to-1. That made it way, 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 way better. Because the difference between the 210,000 we're at now and then getting to 277,000 at milestone 15 is 67,000 points is a lot. Like, it's not even close to being able to be achievable. Even if you did, I think 600 cores a day is still not even going to get it, if I'm not mistaken, for campaign energy refreshes.
Did I get it? There, I finally got Last Starfighter shout out. Thanks for the raid, Last Starfighter. Appreciate that. So what you're saying is, it's all the same as the Apples of Iden. We're just getting less of this currency in the ratio. The initial ratio, I should say, because there's two ratios.
Yeah, because the initial ratio, we're getting a fourth of it, like the actual currency. I think the Apples of Iden was a 1-to-1. Like, if you spent one apple, you got 1 milestone point. So that's where, you know, you get 2 milestone points for spending 1 currency here, which makes it a 4-to-1 ratio, technically. But the currency we're just not getting. We're just not getting the currency to make this store good.
Right.
And I think that's why they made the store so good, because you can only buy, you know,
You really got to pick and choose what you're going to spend your currency on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you need these augmented health cats, man, I mean, you can get a bunch of them. I could get 500 of them right now.
And trust me, you need them.
Yeah. I want the Robbie shards, but and I also want the milk bottles, but I definitely need the Dargonite, and I'm waiting for Dargonite to come around.
Yeah, I need the dirty cocaine like everybody else does. Sorry, the bath salts, whatever everybody's calling them.
It's dirty cocaine. If you said bath salts, I'd have no idea what you were talking about, but dirty cocaine, that's what I call them.
Yeah, that's the one that I need the most, for sure.
These are ghost loogies right here. This definitely is a snotwad from a ghost. That's what I think of when I see that. These are spiky balls. That's from Mobile Gamer. He called them spiky balls, and it's just stuck. Laser pistols, stick figures, hot sauce, milk bottles, blue gems. I don't know. This is the 8-track or the old TV remote. I don't know. I call this chromium. Like, I don't know what to call this, but it's chromium, and that's fine with me. The fleshlight.
Fleshlight, absolutely.
Which, I mean, come on. It even has the veiny thing inside. That's just disgusting. There's the Dargonite. A glyph. Osmium. Again, there's another one. I don't know what it looks like. We call it osmium, and it works for me. The radiation, okay. Cats, and dirty cocaine, and then cheat. So, yeah. All right, let's go do some war attacks and see what happens. It's a plumbus? What's a plumbus? 26 seconds until we can go into war. Did anybody go into raids and clear that node I botched up? Nope. So I don't think we need compensation for the Mockingbird event. I think we need more opportunities to get some of that currency, and I want them to stop doing spend currency. That causes so many problems. Make it earn currency. That way, it doesn't matter if we forget to spend it at the last minute. We're just out the stuff we could have spent it on in the store. And that way, we get the value of every point of that currency that we earned. Because you undoubtedly end up with like 350 of that currency left over that you can't spend because there's nothing cheap enough to spend it on at the very end. And that's annoying to me. And that's why no matter how you slice it, the ratio at the end is less than 4-to-1 because there's always going to be a remainder, or almost always. There's going to be some nerd who sends me a screenshot that says, look, I did it, and got 0 currency at the end of the event. But for the most part, I just think, oh, hey, look, there's a great one. I can go take in my Dark Stalkers or whatever. Come on, where are they? Dark Hunters, let's do that. They're gonna get absolutely trounced if I can't control that Shang-Chi. You spent exactly 0 for once? It's hard to do. You really gotta geek out. Terrible placement on this one, man. Terrible placement. We need to make sure to try and get Shang-Chi low. Everybody else will eventually get under, but we're gonna have trouble getting him down. We need to ability block her or she's gonna mess me up. I hate doing it, but I have to. Don't kill her, don't kill her, don't kill her! Thank goodness. Now we can kill her. Goodbye. There we go, and I got those 2 under. This is going fantastic. Let's put... They already have heal block. Let's rewind those with blind, and I think 2 of them, 3 of them still have blind, so we can do that. We can rewind some with blind a little bit. Not that it does much, but it does something. My new 90-day account has the same size Secret Defenders as my main account. I saw some complaints of people saying that they're frustrated with the new character releases because they come out at such low stars, right? And Mockingbird looks to be somewhat the same. Like we're gonna have, let's see, he's a skirmisher, so yeah, we'll put this here. Mockingbird looks to be somewhat the same. Like we're gonna unlock her at 3 stars and have trouble getting her higher than that. However, we have seen an increase in the amount of shards that are sprinkled into the game in the following events. And so just a few weeks or a month later, you end up getting that character up to 4 and 5 stars free to play. And I don't think people really remember that. Ooh, sweet. My favorite. So for me, it's not so much that we're not going to get a ton of shards for Mockingbird. It's more that there's stuff in there's the other stuff in those nodes or those milestones that looked really good to me. And honestly, I was just looking at it and going like, oh, I can just look at the rewards in these and know where we're going to end up on the milestones. And a lot of the envoys were saying it to the developers. They're like, are you guys sure you did the math? Because it looks like you're being too stringent on this. There's something missing here. And I was the same way. I was like, yeah, we're falling 2 milestones short of what we should be getting compared to previous milestones. And so all they need to do really is give us some additional events to do that we can get that currency or some free claims or something in game. Maybe they're putting in a buffer, expecting a mistake to happen, and they're gonna compensate us with that mystical. Maybe that's what they're gonna do. That stupid, the nodes, the gated red star nodes that glitched out, maybe they're gonna compensate us with a whole bunch of mystical energy to spend in the store. So and it'll give us the last 2 milestones.
My issue is, and people have been pushing back on this because Mockingbird is a 2-star unlock. Why are we only able to get a 3-star unlock for a new tune? I thought we all agreed that that was not the standard and that should never be the normal. But now everybody's like, oh, we get a 3-star, we get 100 shards, but it's a 2-star unlock, so it's fine. Just because it's a 2-star unlock doesn't mean we should get 45 to 80 less shards than we normally do. Because if you get to milestone 15 or 16, you're getting 100 shards for Mockingbird, and that's it.
So
that is insanely low.
So
we haven't had a
I hear
3-star
people
unlock
saying
so
that
long.
they're not upset about a low star unlock because of the following events that allows you to get them up to 4 and 5 stars. I never heard the argument where they say, oh, it's a 2-star unlock, so 3 stars is great. Like, personally, I'm kind of pissed that we're like, our goal is to unlock a character at 5 stars. For me, I hate when they do this.
Yeah,
I want the characters to actually, I wish that the characters from the beginning of the game, it's too late now, but I wish from the beginning of the game that the characters unlocked at 1 star. And then we built them up from there. And it would give us a progression of a full 7-star range. But now it's like everybody expects you to, again, I don't need to play this. Everybody expects you to get the character at 4 to 5 stars unlocked and then build them from there. And I feel like I'm playing with 4 stars on a character. Like, what does 1, 2, and 3 stars even matter if we never progress through them? We just unlock and get the character going at 4 stars. I want, like, to work at it for a while and have some fun with it and stretch that out.
I feel like the problem is, though, is if you only get 100 shards from Mockingbird here, right?
Right.
And then they do a strike pass, right? And normally what I've been doing is I've been buying the strike pass when there's tunes in there that I want, because you get 115 shards. That's been bridging the gap for me from 4 to 5 star. So I'm able to get a 5-star tune before a Scourge starts, before, you know, when Secret Defenders were in there, I have all of them at 5 star because of that. So let's say Mockingbird is the next battle pass after the Thor one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get 110 shards from it. If I get 110 shards plus my 100 shards, I'm not anywhere near 5-star. I'm at 4 stars and like 30 shards over. So the fact that the initial release plus the post-release strike pass only got me to a little over 4 stars, I don't think that should be. And I'm spending money to only get a little over 4 stars. I don't think that should be. I feel like it should be, if you're, you know, every tune that's come out before, if you do their event release, you get their event release, and then when they're in the strike pass, you buy the strike pass, get the extra 115 shards, you're going to have a 5-star. That's how it worked for Robbie. That's how it worked for Ms. Marvel. That's how it's going to work for Ronan, because Ronan's in the next strike pass starting tomorrow. If you buy his, from what I'm at, I'll get to 5-star. I feel like that should be the minimum there, is able to get it to 5-star if you are going a little bit extra and spending a little bit of money.
At this point in the game, I feel like, yes, we need to be getting characters 4 to 5 stars within 3 weeks of their release. However, I think that's an unfortunate spot to be in. Like I said, I kind of wish that from the beginning, like, I wish that when a new character came out, everybody just got the character at 1 star, and we got to choose whether to build them up. And then there was just a series of events, and every event, if you pushed it to the max free to play, would gain you like 1 more star level. But you would have to like perfectly play that sweaty, grindy nerd every single event for the next couple of weeks. And then, you know, after 5 weeks of that, you would end up with a 5-star, or after 4 weeks of that, you would end up with a 5-star character, free to play, having grinded out all of those events, and just kind of that be a standard. And I think that sounds fun to me, because then everybody who pushed real hard has a 5-star character. Whales and spenders and stuff, they, you know, bought up to 6 or 7, and then over the course of the next 6 to 9, maybe even 12 months, you would get that character up to 7 stars. That sounds like a fun progression system to me, but of course we can't do that now because the standard has been set that it's 4 to 5-star unlock for everything.
That's why I like Blitz events, because I get to push super hard and get rewards that I normally can never get. Like with the Photon event, I was able to complete every milestone because I blitzed every single time I could blitz.
I just wish we had a more meaningful form of gameplay than Blitz. I want something I can grind out like Blitz, but I also want it to be something that I am actually playing, not just scripting buttons on the phone, because we're not playing a game. We're logging in, hitting 3 buttons 51 times in a row, then logging out and waiting an hour to do it again. That's not playing a game. That's just checking in, you know?
I think it would be cool if they had like a tower mode, not the tower mode that they have now, but kind of what I was thinking is a tower mode like in Mortal Kombat, where you go like level 1 is pretty easy, level 2 gets a little bit harder, level 3 gets a little bit harder, level 4 gets a little bit harder, and then once you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. And then let's say it's a 24-hour reset, it's a, you know, a 6-hour reset, whatever it is. But you get to keep going higher and higher and keep testing your teams to get higher and higher, and every time you go up to a certain point, you get points for it. And then those points go to a milestone that you can work on for a month, and then you can keep playing over and over and over and over and over again to keep getting more and more rewards. I feel like there's not enough of that. If they want screen time up, Blitz is not the answer. Blitz is the easy answer.
Right.
The problem is making a game mode that is not capped on how many times I can play it a day, or being able to keep playing it over and over again, or not gated by, oh, I'm out of energy, or oh, I don't have enough resources, or oh, I'm out of gold, whatever it is. I feel like there needs to be something like that could keep screen time up, but it's actually quality screen time that we want to do.
Hold on, just trying to make sure I don't accidentally kill somebody. All right, there we go.
So I don't know. It's. I feel like a world boss would be cool. I feel like that would be cool. I doubt they're going to implement that well, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, Devil's Fin, they don't update orbs anymore. They just replace them with a new orb. It's too hard to update in this game an orb that people could have hoarded. Because if you update it, they don't have an orb system, which they, again, hindsight being 2020, they should have gone with what some other games do, which is you have an orb in your inventory, and you have actually, as far as the game is concerned, you've actually already opened that orb and have received those goods. You just don't have access to them until you, the player, clicks on the orb and opens it. And that way, if they update the orb, you've already received the old contents of the orb. And so you can open them up after the update. You're not going to get any of the updated stuff out of that. And that's a great way to do it, because then you can't hoard through an update of an orb. And they don't have that, of course. Now we have orbs where people have 2,000 milestone orbs, and they update it, and they're like, haha, look at that. I get to open up 2,000 of these goodies, and they got all the latest characters or something. And that's not fair, so they can't do that.
That's just when they come up with a milestone 4 orb or a milestone 5 orb. But what they need to do is they need a legacy 4 orb, because legacy 3 orb is very old, and there's no characters in any legacy 1, 2, or 3 orbs that we need. We need that badly for all the year 4 characters. And then I feel like premium orbs, any tune that is in legacy 1, 2, 3, or 4 needs to be out of the premium orb, and they need to be only, you know, year 5 tunes going forward. Until that new legacy orb comes out, then it kind of resets.
Right.
Because at least maybe not for the first 6 months of year 5. Maybe like the first 6 months it can still be year 4 and year 5 tunes, and then, you know, right where we're at, kind of getting close now, they can move all the year 4 tunes into a legacy 4 orb, and then all the premium orb will be all the legacy, all of the tunes that have been put in there throughout this year. The premium orbs are dog shit. Honestly, the premium orbs are terrible, because the premium orbs are just horrible. They always have been, because you have like what, a 2% chance to get the character you want.
Yeah.
And then it's like a 0.46% chance that's not for a character that's not featured. Not realistic. They're not premium orbs. They're just kind of there.
Dude, the 15% drop rate has been pissing me off in the red orbs, right? The red star orbs. I burned through so many on the last 2 characters to get one freaking pull of the featured character, and that's at 15%.
Really?
Yeah, I just had a bad run all of a sudden, and I blew through like 50, a variety of 50 different orbs, not basics, because I only open up basics during the DPC boosted drop rate. You know, but I mean, like, how would you feel if you opened up 50, a variety of Elite 4s, 5s, and 6s to get your character? I mean, yeah, granted, I've got a 6 Ronin and a 6 Tigra now, but I had to open up over 100 orbs collectively to get there.
But actually, that happened to me with Icarus. I didn't get any stars on him. I opened 70 Elite orbs and didn't get anything for Icarus when he was boosted.
Yeah.
I had to buy everything from the start from him. It's funny you say that the 15% drop rate was bad for you. For me, for Tigra, I opened up 15 Elite 5 orbs just for fun, because I have a shit ton of them. So I was like, maybe I'll get an upgrade that I need. I got Tigra 12 out of the 15 times.
See, you're stealing my drop rate, Doolum. Next time, call me up and be like, hey, Seven, I'm about to open some orbs. And I'll be like, hold on, let me go first.
I was literally pissed. I was like, can I get something that's not Tigra that could be an upgrade for the love of God? And then I opened up like 5 4s and 2 of them were Tigra. I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Save the rest for Pegasus.
The 15% isn't the same anymore due to the amount of characters that have been released. You're supposed to still get a 15% drop rate, unless I'm mistaken.
No, you get a 15% drop rate.
It's the other characters' drop rates that are even lower and lower. They're like down under 1% each or something, because we've got 200 and something characters in the game.
We're down under 0.5%, I think, actually. I'll tell you right now.
I'm going in there right now myself. Get out of here, Emma.
We're at 0.41%.
41%?
And I think that's because Tiger's at 15% right now, because I think it changes when there's no featured tune.
Oh, 0.41%. Look at that. That's terrible.
You have a 1 and 2.
Tiger's still 15%.
7 for the tune that you want. Like, that's ridiculous. I did like that they took out the minions from that, but I feel like they should also take out like the year 1 tunes, year 2 tunes, and start consolidating that.
They want to water it down.
Absolutely not.
They want to water it down as much as they possibly can.
But you can't take the year 1 and year 2 tunes out, because like if characters get reworked, then Captain America, for example, then
when characters get reworked, do a milestone for them, and then give everybody 5 or 6 stars on them, just like they just gave us all 7 stars free. That's a border or complete.
Oh, is that a border? Oh, thank you. I was trying to figure that out.
They just all gave us a free 7-star Magneto, which is helpful in Crucible. They gave us a 7-star Valkyrie like 3 months ago or something. If they rework a tune, just give us all a free 6-star on the tune.
They don't give anything to anybody, Doolum.
They just gave us a Magneto, a 7-star Magneto that is still a meta character.
Magneto was a year 1 character, man.
Who got a badass rework and is on one of the best raid teams in the game.
And I think, honestly, like, a lot of times I feel like when they give something out, like a high red star on a character or something, it becomes impactful on war defense, which guess where my death seed is right now? War defense. And so your war defense becomes stronger all over the player base, and people want to build up teams for war to help compensate for that. I think that's kind of the idea, right? Whenever they seem to give us anything, it tends to benefit the defensive side of the game. At least that's what I think I've seen, or I haven't done like stats on it or anything, but that's kind of what I feel like they're doing.
I feel like they gave everybody a 7 red Magneto for free because they know everybody was gold promotion crediting him up to make the Bifrost team less RNG based.
Yeah,
so I think
that too.
They knew everybody already upgraded Magneto, and then they ended up doing it.
Hard light and half a gold orb. Photon and half a gold orb.
Ooh, you're almost there for Photon.
Getting closer, right? Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Can we get 15 more out of these next 3 orbs?
50,
I doubt it.
Focus cats
Is that a mega? That's a mega, man. Half a mega right there. Nice.
You got 50 focus cats too. Another half a mega. Photon 30 dropped.
All greens, man. Dang it. Dang it. That's it, folks. That's all she wrote. Not quite there on Photon.
$40 for 50 shards in the store. For
yeah,
Photon
not doing it. Not doing it. Let's see if we get all green drops on my gold orbs here.
Have you convinced Raw to let you spend on Chug Z yet?
I don't have to. She doesn't care if I spend on the game or not. My wife doesn't care. Like, neither of us are like people who blow money in the first place. That's one thing I'm really grateful for. She's very thrifty. I'm pretty thrifty. I used to be like, I would just, like, if I wanted a tool or something like that, I would just go to the hardware store and buy it and not care. Yeah. But I only ever bought things I needed, and it always fit within my means. And now it's just like, well, now I have more tools than I literally have more tools than I have room for. So that's something.
Room for so long.
Well, so I had an entire set of tools for my house, an entire set of tools in my semi-truck for when I was on the road, and another entire set of tools at the shop where I worked out of. And then I moved to Texas and combined all 3 in one. I have 3 sets of everything in my house. And I refuse to have a garage sale and sell any of it.
Because then you'd have to interact with humans. That's gross.
Well, that's one reason too. But also, as they're walking away with my bandsaw, how dare they? It's mine.
They paid $20 for it.
I know. Like, oh, I bought that for $300 at Home Depot.
Yeah, you're getting a fucking 4% return on your purchases there. I can fund your Jugsy purchases. All I'm saying.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I do think I will probably buy Jugsy. I am so excited for that character. It's absolutely a luxury tune that I cannot afford to build free to play. So I do think I'm going to buy one offer to unlock him immediately. And if it comes with an associated gold offer of anywhere near respectable value, and I don't think we've ever had one, I will buy that. But I don't think we've ever had a gold offer that I deem a respectable value. $10 for 8 million gold is bullshit. I'm sorry. It should be $10 for 25 million gold. You should be able to take a character from unlock all the way to max with all the gear. Like, assuming you have the gear, you can apply it. Assuming you have the T4 materials, you can apply them. You can do level 95 all the way to max. You should be able to get for $10. That is what sounds like a reasonable amount of gold for sale in the store.
Where are you finding 8 million gold for $10?
I don't know. I was coming up with numbers off the top of my head.
I was gonna say they've got an offer that has 3 million gold for $20.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, right? It's absurd.
The best gold offer that they've had that's actually recurred recently, they have like an either or deal, and you can buy like 8 gold orbs and 600k gold for like $5. That's not terrible, because 8 gold orbs could be like 2 million-ish gold, and can be more if you get better drops. That's not terrible, but it's still like not great.
Yeah, I hate the idea of spending on resources in this game. It kind of bothers me, because it's like, all I'm really doing, like, there's a couple of aspects to it. All I'm really doing is spending money instead of spending time in game. But there is a limit. No matter how much time you spend in game, there is a limit to how much you can get. And we are currently bottlenecked on that to a degree that free-to-play players cannot build everything that Scopely throws at them. And so then it forces you to have to buy offers if you want to build a luxury character like I want to do. And I don't like that. It frustrates me. I don't mind it being tight, but it can't be oppressive. And that's where it feels right now, is oppressive. So I have 5 attacks. I have 5 attacks I need to do in war at least. Oh no, I need to do as many war attacks as I can, right?
You only need to do 8 every war to hit the minimum, the limit, so it's not bad.
Oh, 8 every war? Okay, so I'll just do 10 and not steal any from anybody else.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Apparently somebody is already swooping on this or something. I can't, it's not allowing me to go into that match.
What I find weird about the Mockingbird event is they're giving us 20 T18 skill pieces before the like at the 3-star unlock for Mockingbird. I don't know, I feel like that guaranteed 18s would be later. I thought that was kind of odd. And then the leaderboard is surprisingly generous as well. You get 1%, you get another 40 skill pieces of G18s, and you get a full tune of Blue ISO 5, 1.75 million, and an Elite 6.
But
that's ridiculous.
Don't you have... We've got 2 skill members on the new Avengers. Tiger's bio, right?
Yeah, she mutant? Ronin and Mockingbird?
Yeah, yep. Mockingbird and Ronin are both skill, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Thing is
bio.
Bio.
Coulson's tech.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 tech characters coming out. I don't know if they're trying to put them in an order of release or something, or if they're just throwing stuff in there. I don't know if they put that much thought into it. You know what it is? There's some guy with a clipboard, and he knows that at this certain junction, there's a percentage of the player base that is going to need this item, and they put it in there as the carrot to push people on, to spur people on. That's all it is. It doesn't matter how it ties into your character rosters. It just doesn't matter. It's just what's going to spur the community on to push through at a certain choke point.
I will say, I've said this before, I'll say it again. G18 is the most accessible it's been compared to any other newest gear tier that has come out since I've played the game. And I've played through 15, 16, 17, and now 18. This is the most accessible free-to-play that I've seen.
You're right. You know, there hasn't been a lot of people complaining about a G18 bottleneck.
Listen, man, Dark Dimension came out 3 months... Like, Dark Dimension 6 opened 3 months ago tomorrow. And I'm almost all the way into, starting Cosmic. And I have spent 0 real-life money on G18s or anything like that. And I remember for Dormammu, I didn't get into DD5 until almost a year in. Yes, but that's how they make their money. They have to give too much to the top 1%. That's how they make their money. They have to.
Hexadecimal, I'm not cleaning up your Bionic Avengers that you dropped. Thank you. I am not cleaning that up.
And I don't think they give too much to the 1% because the 1% to 2% is us. Like, that's free to play, accessible for us. So
2% for sure, depending on the milestones you're talking about. I wish that it was like, it feels like the amount that they give just gets real sharp at the top. And I wish it was an even spread all the way down. Not this asymmetric.
I think they need to update the raid rewards to lower the cutoff on G18 orbs as well. I think that needs to start getting lowered to 2% to 3 to 5% as well. Did you also notice that when that little bug happened yesterday to find the incursion campaign, you could also find DPCs in the raid season rewards? It wasn't there, but it gave you an option to go to the raid season rewards to find more Dark Promotion credits.
Really?
Yeah, that was one of the options.
DPCs in the raid season rewards, huh?
Everybody creamed over the incursion campaign, but nobody looked at the raid season rewards, and it took you to the leaderboard, like where big time's at and stuff like that. So they may be adding DPCs there as well, which would be nice because I need DPCs for APOC coming out somewhat soon, hopefully, maybe.
I wish this big time was a little bit bigger, and I just go after it with Gamma. Let's just do this, I guess. Oh, never mind, they marked it. Gotta go here. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I guess I could do Darkhold after this one and clear it or something. I've got so many things to attack with. Let's just do APOC hold against this and really crush it. It would be nice if even at the top of raid rewards, you would get the lower gear. New players are sprinting through to incursion raids and then running out of blue-purple gear. Yeah, they need to have a small sprinkling of those currencies. The weird thing is, Rovar, every once in a while, you get past that point, and you just have this metric buttload left over. I remember when there was a blue gear issue, and even late game players were running out of blue gear because there was literally nowhere we were doing our normal activities and finding it.
You remember when there was a level 3 ability? I can't fucking speak right now. The purple ability materials that we all have 7 million of.
Yeah.
The abilities up. Remember when that was a bottleneck because we changed to Doom, and then Ultimus was giving us all the T3 ability materials, but Doom wasn't.
I don't think this is gonna work because he's going to. Shucks. I'll hit him. Yeah, I remember something to do with that. I don't remember the details on it. We could do this, I guess. Fine, sure, why not? We'll keep going after Shang-Chi since he's kind of the real threat. Again, why am I playing this? Oh my gosh. It's the same problem of having blue ISO 5 and not enough blue ISO 4 because high-end only rewards top tier, not both. Anti-Valor, I only go to blue 3 with anybody, and then there are a very select few that I take to blue 4, and of course an even smaller group that I take to blue 5, and so I haven't had that issue. And I think it's just a matter of, like, I don't think that amount coming through the 4 and 5 stuff is it's an issue, sure, but I don't think it's a big issue. It's like there's a lot of bottlenecks that we just have to go, okay, the game is built around bottlenecks. If they gave us everything we wanted, it wouldn't be any fun. It wouldn't be a challenge. You wouldn't have anything to talk about or complain about other than, well, Scope would give us lots to complain about. But,
So, question, why?
are you wearing like a lapel mic and you're just like constantly scratching yourself, Doolum?
No, sorry, I have a collared shirt on. That's why.
Okay.
I was hitting it. So question, why do people have problem with Blue ISO 4? I saw Valley have this problem too. Valley has
I
like
don't know.
15 million Blue ISO 5 and 0 Blue ISO 4.
I don't know. I haven't had any trouble. But like I said, I'm just a little more careful with who I take to 4 and really careful with who I take to 5. I hadn't had any issues with it.
Yeah, like are you guys taking every character to Blue ISO 4 because that's your base level now? Because you shouldn't be doing that at all. I have 16 million Blue ISO 4 and I have had 0 issues with it. And like I said, Valley was out of it too, and I was like, why? Oh, you're taking every tune to Blue ISO 4? Well, there's your problem. Don't do that.
Did they seriously nix the 1 hour cooldown timer? I thought it carried over to the next raid. Crap, that sucks.
To the next raid? What?
I thought the 1 hour cooldown timer carried over and they were just gonna leave it in place.
No, they said they were testing it out.
I mean, I know they said they were testing it out, but I could have swore I went and checked and it said 59 minutes the last time, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, obviously I'm wrong. She doesn't have immunity. We can put a stun on her and then we can kill people. That would be great. Let's do that.
Took Strange to ISO 5 on stream last night. Oof. That's a rough one. That's...
Like regular Strange?
Yeah, OG Strange.
Ooh. Man.
That's worse
yeah, that's no good.
Wait. Oh, man. That might be the worst one I've heard. Blue ISO 4 was coming from leaderboards, then they slowed down the leaderboards before they started injecting it back into us. I think it's a decent position now. Yeah, I have no issues with Blue ISO 4. The only tunes I'm taking to Blue ISO 4 are like the arena meta and my raids because I have to take it to Blue ISO 4 to use them. I feel like everybody thinks the bottom line is you have to take everybody to Blue ISO 4.
Yeah, and I don't. I don't. It's just a health and damage or health and something boost, right?
Yeah, it's not that big. It's kind of like gear tier, what was it, 13? It's kind of meh.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 10% boost in some stats, and it's definitely valuable, especially on characters like Marvel Hardlight, where you want her to have a big health pool. You're getting that extra 10% health, plus I forget what the other stats are on it too. So I mean, it's valuable, but you got to pick and choose because it's not adding any strategy. It's just making your characters a bit bigger. And so you just pay attention to who you're gonna put it on, and it doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. Again, we're just going to smash things because I just don't care anymore.
Straight trash, and I have 25 million Blue ISO 5 and 4 million ISO 4. Only take raid tunes and arena tunes, etc. to 4 or above. I don't know how you're out then. I don't know what you're using it on. Because the only people I've taken.
Yeah, that's basically what I do too. Is just raid and arena tunes that I take to 4.
Yep. The only tune that I took to Blue ISO. Oh, actually, I can filter by Blue ISO 4. ISO class. I have Vol at Striker 5. I have Robbie at Raider 5.
Do you guys actually feel like the Blue ISO 4 is something noteworthy that the devs should be made aware of, or is this just like some outliers, a few people, you know, it's just a... Because I haven't even bumped into this. This is actually the first I've even heard of people having trouble with Blue ISO 4.
I've seen a lot of people have issue with Blue ISO 4. It's weird. It may be something they need to hear about.
Yeah, exactly, Reese. That's me. I want something to actually play on auto. See, Ruiz, how do I pronounce that? Rewas? Is that how I pronounce that? I actually do play Marvel Strike Force. I just don't play it on stream. I like to try and read chat. I'm trying to pay attention to conversations. I'm thinking about other things like when is my wife going to bring me a burrito, stuff like that, important things. And so I don't really play too much when I'm on stream. When I'm at home, my kids are asleep, I'm in bed, I'm playing Marvel Strike Force, I'm actually strategizing, slow playing the game, thinking about things, and it's a nice distraction from the rest of the world. But yeah, on stream, when I'm just trying to click buttons and get some war attacks, like I just don't care all that much. I do things on auto a lot. Let's see, I gotta do 2 more attacks.
The only thing I can think of is the people who are struggling with Blue ISO 4 are taking every character to Blue ISO 4 because that's the minimum you need to take a tune in your head now. Or they're not doing well in CC, so they're not getting good rewards from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Simming is winning.
So, boy.
That's gonna go on a t-shirt, Devils fan.
Look at him writing his little note. Look at his little shit-eating grin, writing that note down to put it on a t-shirt.
That's going in the merch store right there. That's fantastic.
Hey, Devils fan, you better get a patent on that right now. So you can that, buddy. Get that going now.
How you guys doing?
Oh, we're surviving. What's up, Zoboy?
Nice. What up? What up?
Oh, we gotta go to the Scourge. You guys are gonna show me how to do that, right? I can probably hit auto on this matchup.
I don't know if you can do it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you if you don't have Robbie built,
Robbie's pretty key.
he's key on the first couple nodes.
I just want 1.5 million and bounce out of there, man. I just want to clear the milestones for the goodies and get the heck out. I don't care how we do it, as long as it's the easiest way possible.
You might have to do a full 8 difficulty run.
Yeah, you may have
Unfortunately.
to
Yeah, I'm kind of worried.
How big is your YA?
Like 800 or 900.
Oh, well, it's way bigger than mine.
Hold on, let me go in here and
Who goes there?
let's just find a team I can smash real quick to get my last attack in. A Juggernaut in there? What's Juggernaut doing in there? Here, real quick, I'll do... I think YA might be on defense, actually.
I would hope they're on defense.
MOE,
Yeah,
MOE
why is on defense?
that rebirth. MOE that rebirth.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
If YA is not on defense, you have an issue.
Alright, I gotta bounce. It's past my bedtime.
It is way past your bedtime.
Alright, later, Rolf Kieran.
Alright, bye.
See you, Rolf.
Have fun.
Thanks for popping in on my stream last night. It's crazy. He was like just waking up as I was starting. And then, yeah, he's going to sleep in the middle of my day.
It's always
crazy
weird. Like,
timing.
I'll watch his streams like late at night, and the sun's shining through his window, and I'm like, what is going on? It's so weird that you're instantaneously talking to someone on the other side of the planet. It just blows me away that stuff
Messes
happens.
with your head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's weird. Sometimes when I stream
Yawning
it,
and you're like yawning, he's having a cup of coffee with some orange juice, and you're like about to go to sleep, and you're like, what the hell is happening?
yeah, it's a funny thing. Alright, I'll see you. Bye.
Later.
All right, have a good one, Rolf.
I feel like Rolf is the type of person that's like extremely fun if he's drunk.
I'm
Oh, for
curious.
sure.
I'm
Super
curious.
reserved,
Yeah.
But I feel like he is a let loose, dancing kind of guy.
Oh,
He's-
1000%.
Oh man.
Oh man. Have you done your CC yet?
Yeah, we did CC already.
You did?
Yeah, 50,177, I think was the score. Wasn't too
That's
bad.
literally exactly what I got.
Oh, really?
That's fine.
Come on,
my-
Kang, take
I
a
was-
turn.
I was talking to Peeps last night saying like I need to get over 175 and my opponent got 5175 exactly. It was crazy.
Well, Nicholas, we're gonna have a new streamer to watch soon. My dumbass is gonna try to do it, so maybe you'll have a time that'll work for. Maybe I'll have the time that works for you.
Just make
I
sure your
know,
microphone sounds better than it does today.
Fuck off.
Is that your mic doing that?
Yeah, he's got some sort of static feedback coming through on it. It sounds like he's wearing like a wool sweater or something with like a lapel mic, and it just keeps scratching across it.
It's his. It's the electricity going.
Oh, hey, Bendable! I didn't even see sneak in here.
And I didn't hear any of that because of the electricity.
Sorry, you surprised me so much with your voice. I was like, oh, Bendable's here.
How big's your Robbie?
My Robbie's level 1.
Oh,
That
God.
doesn't help very much.
Yeah, no. Can't do it.
Sandor Clegane resubscribed for 1 month to tier 1. Thank you, Sandor Clegane. You're freaking amazing. What do they call this? Secret
Sandor,
Avengers?
fucking goat.
Secret Defenders.
Sandor's an alliance mate. Look at that.
Level 37, level 1. 95, gear tier 17. I put in a 17.5, sorry, 17.5. Because they're gonna go to 18 as soon as I can, but I'm focused on the global first.
So your options are difficulty 8, some scourges, difficulty 9, or difficulty 8, some scourges, all nodes, difficulty 9, no scourges, 9 nodes, and then I don't think you can do the 4 nodes.
All right, 9 and 9. Let's try that first and see how that goes, and then we'll drop down to 8 and beef it out.
D9, bro.
You think is D9 brutal? They were telling me to do like the first 4 nodes on difficulty 10.
D10
Well,
was pretty
difficulty
easy.
10 is easy if you have your secret defenders built up.
It's just
And
like
what
a
up, Sandor?
dagger.
Yeah, you need cloak and dagger.
Come on, trying to get
What
rid of
was
these
it,
red dots.
Firestar in 2099 for node 1.
What's the
I mean,
use of
it-
secret defenders in Cosmic Crucible? Wherever you want them. Offense, defense, they're good everywhere.
Seriously.
Okay, so what do you think's actually going to be the easiest for me to do? 8 with modifiers or 9 and 9 with no modifiers?
8, honestly. Because
Okay.
your Y is decently big.
All right.
Yeah.
What one of these do I want?
Major jump.
Scroll all the way down.
All the way down? Okay.
And do the bottom scourge, which you already have. Scroll up. You're
Speed
good with
boost?
the one- No, don't do the speed boost. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's like just
That's terrible.
bait to lose. Bait to
don't-
lose.
No, keep that one. Keep going, Rogon.
Yep.
Don't do Vile Resurgence. Don't do that one. Nah, don't do that one. Let's see what you can get without that one. That one's fine. Actually, no, don't do that one. Sorry, it's Young Avengers. Sorry.
Yeah,
Gone.
yeah.
Don't do that one.
I hate the bleeder.
No, don't do bleeder.
I can do power fatigue, right?
Power fatigue for sure, yeah.
Don't do Dark Rally. Yes, weakened.
Yes, weakened. Yep.
No, I hate the immunity on spawn. You can't control it on the opener.
Can't do that.
I only need a smidge more, guys.
Keep
You
going.
guys have 1 hour and
Death Proof
17
one.
minutes left to do your raid battles.
Yep, do the Death Proof one.
Death proof one. Yep.
Keep going. Who blocks? There's a lot of blocks. Don't do that one. You could do that one. Poisoned energy.
So it's safe to say that we're not getting the things changed, the ratio? Because I've been holding back. I've been wanting to wait.
Do too clever.
No, that's it. That's it. That's all you need.
Instead of power.
No, you
fatigue,
can
too
take one
clever.
out. The 1497, you'll be good from the bonuses.
Like that?
It'll put you over 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said we got an hour left to do raids? I think I did all my raids real fast.
For
Yeah, the
milestone,
web milestone changes at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking on mine right now to make sure they get done.
That's something. You know what? Let's go check that real fast. Make sure that I'm not.
'Cause you don't want to miss out on the already poor ratio as it is.
We want milestones.
Yeah, you're done with it.
Come on, scroll.
You only need to do like 10 raid attacks, right?
Yeah, it's 5 and
Sure.
5.
Win or lose
Literally,
one
if you
raid
do
battle.
your-
Yeah.
You literally load into your Greek raids and then you do your incursion raids and you're done. I thought it was 20. That's why I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, I gotta do my raids and I gotta wait for it to refresh. And I was like, wait, it's only 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, Bendy?
What's up, my guy?
Alright, here you could do
I'm rushing
like
through war attacks right now because I want to get
Black
all
Cat,
that
Miss
done.
Marvel, Cloak
Oh, I
Dagger,
need it.
and Shang-Chi is fine.
Something like that. Here, let's do like that.
Oh my god, this is gonna be like insanely easy.
Here we go.
It's gonna be interesting to see if this can work.
We'll see.
Only one way I find out.
Secret
With
Defenders with
difficulty
Apocalypse
8,
can
man.
kill Bifrost with Apocalypse in stage 2. That's good to know, Windstorm. The thing is, a lot of people are putting Secret Defenders on defense.
I'm not. I'm very interested in
Rewind the
this.
left clump. Rewind the left clump.
I'd target Sam.
Oh, there it is. I skipped over the 30%. Okay.
Stun Sam. Also, the drag and drop feature is working for those who don't know.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like,
It's very nice.
Oh, I didn't even try it. I should have done that, huh?
dude, okay, let's see this first reaction.
Yeah, it's nice. You
It's
can't
like-
drag.
it's-
You can't
it's
drag from like
poggers.
the all the way left. Don't ult. Save it. You can't drag from like the left, but you can drag when they're already on your screen in front of you to like move them
Yeah.
around.
Oh. Well, that kind of
So,
sucks. I
like,
want to
yeah.
drag him from the left over there. So basically, you click the 5 and then you move him around.
Yeah,
Target the psychic chick. Oh.
it is really.
Oh wait, she's blinded.
Doesn't matter. She goes through blind, but she doesn't do any
Yeah.
damage. Yeah, you want to try to take out Magneto now?
I really don't think I need to think about this one too hard. I kind of feel like I'm kind of getting it.
Just save cooldowns.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready
It's a little bit
for
harder.
the Alliance milestone with ISO Energy? Alchemical.
I am.
Well, I
don't know if
blew
you
all my
like
ISO energy this
start.
morning at the beginning of stream.
Oof.
I'm blaming
They
chat
changed
for
the
that
fucking
one.
name. They
Chat.
changed the name of it. And
Did they
fucking,
really? Oh, that's probably why.
I'm normally like a week ahead of it. I'm like, all right, once they announce it, I'm good to go. And then it was like, I can't remember what the name of it is, but I didn't realize it was ISO Energy until yesterday. I'm like, all right, I have 700 saved, but I could have had like
It is
2,000.
called Alchemical Assault instead of Coordinated Assault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alchemical Assault?
Yeah, instead of Coordinated Assault.
Alchemical.
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 Gefilte fish.
Exactly, Giga. Exactly. We need to be able to switch ISO on that screen now, and then my life would be complete.
Wait, what's the new screen? What's the situation here?
The drag and drop. We want to be able to click on the ISO, and it brings up all 5 or any ISO that you have available, and you can just click on it, and it'll apply it.
Like how you do with like train, how you can drag the bar. Is that where you're?
Not like a
That's what I
slider.
want.
No, it's just
That's what I want.
So when you're in Crucible and your ISOs are set for a war team, you don't want to have to go all the way out of Crucible to your
Oh, yeah.
roster to switch the ISO and then all the way back into Crucible. You just want to do it on that screen. Just click it and switch it. Let's just throw auto on here for a minute and see what happens.
You gotta keep it separated.
Oh wow, he almost wiped out Hella. That would have been cool.
So were all of you able to get into the? Were you guys able to get into the thingamajig?
The thingamajig? No, I didn't make the thingamajig.
Campaign.
Nah, I was on the road when it happened. Dula messaged me in Discord. Other people were blowing me up. I had text messages coming in, and I'm like, oh man. I guess Dorky Dad spent like a metric buttload of credits doing it, and then he's like,
Yeah.
I hope they comp me because I'm not sure this was a good expenditure.
Yeah, he spent 1,000 cores and got like no drops from it.
Sandor Clegane blowing it up. 5 gifted subs going out to the community. Thank you, Sandor Clegane. Let's do a heal, and then we're gonna throw it on auto basic.
Do you need any of these tunes going forward?
No, you can auto this. I don't think
Yeah,
any of these.
I don't think you need to auto
these
basic
get
it.
used again.
Only thing better than auto basic is full auto.
Yeah, they don't get used again.
You and the auto button, I fucking love it.
Well, I have a very hard time reading chat, especially when I've got you guys talking to me. Like, I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. I'm trying to read everybody's statements in chat, and I'm trying to play the game. I'm only capable of mostly doing one thing at a time, and you're asking me to do three. Not to mention, it's like, hey, change the song, or you're on the wrong scene, or something. Like, there's too much shit for me to do. So when I can throw one of these on auto and forget about it, it allows me to fail a little bit less on all the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a good time.
Doolam, how many monitors do you have? How many monitors are you streaming with?
Oh, one. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked.
That's how I run it.
I only have one.
It's honestly, a lot of people who run one monitor, they get used to dividing their monitor up into fourths and using windows, and it actually is really simple.
Yeah.
A lot of things you don't even need to have the window up for the program to be working. Like, your music app doesn't really need to be up or anything. Like, you could have them minimized. It's not a big deal. Especially if you have a Stream Deck.
Ren just wanted to flex to know that he has 6 more monitors than I do.
I know. One of them, like, there's this one monitor on, it's the one we can't even see it, but it's up there. You can just see the bottom corner of it. That one, I specifically turn that on every single time, just in case I want to do the stand-up screen, so that I can stand up and I can see myself in the monitor. I don't even know what camera. Oh, that camera. I can see myself in that monitor and read chat on that monitor because it's right underneath the screen. And I never freaking do that. I never use that camera or that monitor anymore. It's a total waste, but every day I get it ready just in case I want to.
I'll take donations in the form of streaming equipment if you'd like.
Yeah, don't ever be fooled. You don't need good gear or any. You don't need 6 monitors. You don't need an entire studio.
You don't even need a webcam to be successful.
That's right. You need a phone. I would say a halfway decent microphone and some software
audio will get you very far.
Yeah, and all you need is
everything.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That is really kind of cool.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
You haven't seen that?
Drop.
That's the drag and drop.
No.
Yeah, that's the drag and drop. You're like, bling, 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 bling.
Isn't that neat? Here, let's move Rogue over here.
Wow.
And let's put Apocalypse next to Rogue so he gets a little splat. Actually, we'll put Apocalypse over here.
These nodes these nodes are full auto, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I pick the right team? I was using what the game gave me.
Yeah, you're fine. Just big. Honestly, as long as you have Archangel and APOC, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So yeah, Doolam, the number one thing that you can do is get a halfway decent microphone. Doesn't need to be XLR. Doesn't need to be anything expensive.
Yeah, it could be a USB.
Yeah, in fact, I think there's a lot of really good USB mics. I use a USB microphone. The thing to do is find some free EQ software and get good filters. The OBS has some pretty good filters built into it, but you can find some even better ones. Like my voice is being run through EQ. Windstorm blowing it up now. Holy crap.
Windstorm!
Dropping 6 gifted subs out to the community there. Freaking amazing.
Oh my god. So how far are you on the Diablo cosplay right now?
So I went to Hobby Lobby last night and I bought a mask, but it's not big enough and I need to build it out. So I got some black construction paper and I'm gonna get out the hot glue gun and get all artsy fartsy on it and blow it up. And then there's some green on it and I want to be able to wear it in front of the green screen. So I'm gonna give it my own flavor and make it a real dark green because you can wear a dark green color on screen and it doesn't key out. So I'm gonna give it a dark green, which I think is gonna go really well with the hyper neon pink bodysuit that I'll be wearing underneath of all of that.
Yeah, it'll look like it'll look great.
It'll look like the dumbest guy on all of Twitch. That's what it's gonna look like.
You don't need anything more to be the dumbest guy on Twitch, don't worry.
I just want to distance myself, you know? Mobile Gamer's always improving his streams and his content. I'm always trying to make my streams and content that much more dumb. Sandor Clegane now, holy crap, we've got dueling subs going on.
But are you going to have a kiddie pool full of mud behind you? I think not.
No, just a rubber duck.
If ever I do a subathon, maybe I'll get out the kiddie pool with mud or something dumb. But I really don't want to do any of those again.
I still wanted the paintball gun. The kid shooting you with the paintball gun as a.
Oh, my kids want to shoot me with a paintball gun too.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is totally inappropriate. I probably shouldn't even be bringing this up. But I've always told my kids, level 5 hype train, by the way, holy crap. I always tell my kids, if you're old enough to ask the question, you're old enough to get the answer, right? And so my oldest son, Carter, he comes up to me and he goes, Papa, he goes, you know how you always say that if I'm old enough to ask the question, I'm old enough to know the answer? I say, yeah. And he goes, what does the N-word mean?
Oh, man.
God.
And I went, son, you know how I say there's an exception to every rule? You just found it. I'm not telling you. We're not having that discussion. I'm sorry. There's just you don't need to know why. I don't want you to know what that is, and we're just not even gonna talk about it. But it caught me off guard. I was like, where did you even hear the N-word, let alone the real word? I was like, oh man. Sometimes you walk into things as a parent that you are just absolutely not prepared for. Does this work? Should I throw in somebody else?
It's fine.
I wonder, it doesn't work. It's not a raid. It'd be cool if it worked like a raid.
That's hilarious, man.
It wasn't funny to me. I was like, what
Well, of course not, but
Oh. I don't know, man. The public education system, those kids come home with some crazy ass questions.
Yeah, because you can filter what they hear at home. You can't filter what the kids at school are telling them. That's the damn problem.
That's right.
yep, that's true. That's so
That's
true.
the damn problem.
Oh, and believe me, they came home, their first year at public education, they came home with some doozies. I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to work at this for a while to clean up this hot mess.
I have a kind of funny story. I was thinking, like, man, if I did stand up, this would be hilarious to tell.
Yeah.
So there's this guy who I used to play basketball with. So I'm black, obviously, and this other guy's black. And he now works with my wife, who's not black. She's Native American. And they're traveling to Washington, D.C. this week. And so they were at the airport yesterday. And I texted her and I said, oh, tell him what up, my N-word. And I said it.
What's up, my ninja?
And I was like, and say it. And I was like, and say it. I'm obviously kidding. But she was just started cracking up, laughing. And like, I was just like, man, that would be like a funny bit, like, for like a black comedian to like put someone in an uncomfortable situation.
I think it's amazing. Okay, so I love stand-up comedy. I think if you can find humor in any situation, you've won. I think humor is some of the best way to combat some of the worst situations. I use humor inappropriately all the time. I'm that guy who we're like walking by the open casket to my grandfather, and I'll lean over to grandma and I'll be like, well, at least grandma, you'll be saving on the grocery bill. Like, it's an inappropriate joke and it's always the wrong timing. Holy crap, Windstorm with 12 gifted subs, blowing it up here. Windstorm likes some stand-up comedy too. So, but if you can make people laugh, like, you can just improve a situation. Like, it's so hard to be angry or hate someone or do wrong things if you're laughing. And so I always try and find humor whenever I can. I think stand-up comedy is like the purest form of comedy from all the way back when we had a court jester, right? Whose job it was to entertain and make people laugh. And so I think stand-up comedy is so amazing. I always look for it. At the end of the day, I like to kind of just shut down and watch stand-up comedy because it makes me laugh and feel better. And I love how comedians can hold a mirror to society and make us see things that we don't want to talk about or we don't want to say or we don't want to admit are true. Yeah. And that stuff really happens. And Dave Chappelle's one of my favorite comedians because he's so edgy. I just found this new comedian. Her name's Sam J, Salute Me or Shoot Me, Shoot Me or Salute Me or something like that. And oh man, I watched her last night on Max. She was hilarious. She's a lesbian and she plays the male role in her relationship. And she talks about how she used to be the female in a relationship and now she's kind of converted to the man of the relationship. And so she's saying all the things I'm not allowed to say as a man, but she can because she's a woman. It's so funny. And I'm like, oh my God, I even want to say that. So it's really cool.
Dude, have you watched Nate Bargatze?
Oh yeah, Bargatze, yeah. He's great.
Dude it just talks about real life situations and like you as a parent, obviously, and like, dude, you can relate to so much of what he's talking about. It's just, and me as well, but yeah, like it's freaking crazy. We love him. But yeah, man, I totally agree. Like comedy is like, and it's like I hate when people try to cancel comics. It's like, come on.
Right.
This is the one like avenue where it's like you can actually just be real and not worry about consequences. Everyone's gonna laugh, and we can all laugh together.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you find that what they're saying and what they're doing is hurtful or upsets you in any way, shape, or form, you can just change the channel. You know?
Exactly.
That's it. Just change the channel. I'm a big firm believer in the First Amendment rights, the freedom of speech. I just think that, and it's a double-edged sword. It allows a lot of assholes to say things I don't want to hear. But when they're speaking, I just change the channel. It's that easy. And I don't have to listen to them. And I think if more people just changed the channel, we'd have a lot less people saying stupid shit because I think that more people would, you know, but instead we're drawing attention to it by trying to silence them. And everybody's like saying, well, why are they trying to silence them? I want to go find out what they're saying. And it brings people to it. It's like, just change the channel. They'll go away.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Can I hit auto here?
But yeah, I thought that situation was funny, so I had to share it.
Yeah.
This node's actually kind of hard.
Is it? Oh, okay, no auto button.
It is, yeah. Yeah, no auto.
What's up, Way Too Raw? You look tired, honey. Yeah? You gonna do some homework? Okay, I'll try and wrap up stream here.
I don't think that's the way to butter her up, Run. You look horrible!
We are incredibly honest in our relationship. She's fully aware of my love affair with NPCs. She knows everything about me. She's usually the first person I go and admit my dirtiest secrets to.
What you need in a fiance and a wife, man. It's your best friend right there.
Yeah. Brutally honest. I love it.
Brutally honest, yeah.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
You take out Heartless.
Yes, you need to take him out ASAP.
Okay.
Heartless ult, it's over.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Wow, we're blowing it up here.
Run's looking for a good check at the end of September.
I know, man.
Oh,
holy
how
shit.
many is it? 16 community subs gifted? Wow.
Good lord.
Dang, we're gonna be listening to meteors fall the whole rest of the stream. Windstorm's like, you ain't going anywhere.
You're on a level 7 hype train right now, you know that?
I'm in a level what?
7 hype train.
A level 7, holy crap. Thank you, Windstorm. Be sure to tell Windstorm thank you in chat if you guys caught one of those. Raw, did you want to jump in on voice and hang out with us? Oh, okay.
Do the kids not need to get picked up?
In 17 minutes. Actually, I found that I can even drag that out an extra 5. Raj, did you hear Raj shouting, no, you're going.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that was her yelling at me, no.
Run's gonna try to pull that off one day, and it's gonna be fucking pouring, and his kid is just the other side of the road, just in the pouring rain.
No, you know what? My mom used to forget me at school all the time. I was that kid at the end of football practice that the coaches were headed out to the car. No one's there but me sitting on the curb, and they're like, do you have somebody coming to get you? And I'd always lie to them and be like, yeah, she's just running a little late, knowing full well she completely forgot that I had practice or whatever. And it was always brutal.
Hopefully you weren't waiting in the rain.
A lot of times, yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah, special Ebony Maw.
Okay. Man, I didn't get much going on there, did I?
All right.
You got that immunity off.
Now you want
Yeah.
to try to kill that all before.
Before he does the big heal.
Yeah.
I need to heal her up there.
Heal. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I getting ability block from using an ability or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get ability. Take out the Sunfire.
Yeah, he doesn't have offense down.
Sunfire will special and then ult. That thing.
Man, I can't seem to get rid of these ability blocks. They're everywhere.
I think it's whenever you use a special. I'm pretty sure.
Must be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you need to do node 10 too?
I don't know. You guys tell
He
me.
He does. He does.
Oh.
Oh, so I got this is wait. What's node 10? Is that
It's this same team.
YA again.
okay? It is the YA. Okay.
If you can get a Squirrel heal off before this node ends, then you'll be okay. Take out the other Elsa that has offense up and not blind.
Yeah.
Jesus
They're both
Christ.
blinded. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of
Are
this.
you ability blocked for?
I don't know. It keeps building up. It keeps multiplying them. Somehow I'm duplicating the ability block. I could throw it on auto right now. It would be just like auto basic. Come on, kill her so I can do some damage, please. Thank you.
All right, she's gone. This feels like Squirrel Girl's been ability block for like 3 turns.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to heal. This is gonna be
You
brutal.
might have to quit. You might have to quit out of this. Quit. You have to quit.
You need to kill. So I think the kill order was Dark Strange, Regular Strange, then Yo-Yo, then like. I can't remember from there. I'll tell you, but
To be honest, I wasn't actually picking targets for about the first third of that match. I was just
No,
talking with you guys and clicking buttons.
I'm sorry. I probably distracted you a bit.
TLC days with no Mr. Late for bus pickup 1. You know what? I got there just in time yesterday. TLC, I got there just in time. I was on a call with Ambassador Al, and I raced off the call, and I got there just in the nick of time, so he didn't have to wait for me. But like I was driving up as he was walking up, so it was pretty close.
Why is she ability blocked again? Did you use the special right away?
I haven't hit a button yet. This is oh wow.
Oh, you can restart anyway.
This is the other team deleting me.
Yeah, no.
Oh my good God, 10 more gifted subs out from Windstorm.
Well,
What the heck, Windstorm?
you can't even be mad about this scourge.
100, we just got
Look at
100% hype train. I don't even know what hype train's at. It's like all screwed up on my screen now because it won't show me. Level 8 completed.
Level 8.
Holy, is that a record? I think that might be a record. Oh no, it says about to beat my last record.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. That's what it said a while ago too. It might be broken. I have no idea
No
what's
pressure,
going on.
but no pressure, donators. But we're about to beat the record. Nudge. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
The only time I've seen a hype train go higher than this is when Purple Sticky first put on Grimace, and it went to like level 11, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
oh boy.
I was there. I was there for that. That was crazy.
That hype train paid for his Grimace costume real quick.
Or when they got real serious about drinking on happy hour, and like Ceci came in there one day, and those guys were so plastered after an hour of just like nonstop subbing in there. It was insane. See, I haven't hit a button yet,
Yeah.
and I'm just getting the crap knocked out of me right here.
You're getting ability blocked by,
Okay, there.
You could do
The
a stack.
special gives me an ability block, and now it's 2 ability blocks. Something's
because when you
doubling
get
it.
And you get a negative effect like you doubled it one of the scourges.
Oh, that sucks. That's gonna hurt, man. That's gonna be hard for me to get through because I can't cleanse that ability block. I'm up to 3 now. We need to go Dark Strange here.
Dark Strange first.
I hate using offense down, but okay. Oof.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of Strange.
Killed a Greg on accident there.
Oh,
So what you need to do is you need to wait to special until after Taskmaster ult, so you can get rid of all those blinds.
Yep.
Because now you're blinded
Yep.
for like.
Now I'm blinded forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. You
So,
need to,
yeah,
You need to
Basic
save the
basic
Squirrel
with
special.
Squirrel Girl first.
Yeah.
It sucks to have to think about this. It's like, dude, I've done this.
Right? That's what I
times
bring
already.
you guys in here for. You're supposed to do all the thinking for me, man. I just want to reach out and hang out. Mobile
only
Gamer
thing
going to the chiropractor went to 16 or 18.
Ren,
What was
build
that?
the meta, Ren. I'm fucking with you.
Rappy. What? Mobile Gamer went to the chiropractor went to 16 or 18? What do you mean?
The hype train, I guess. I didn't know he went to the chiropractor on stream. That's a new one for me.
And Mobile, after his mental health post, went to like 11 or 12.
Oh yeah, the sobriety anniversary one.
Sobriety anniversary. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That was a great video by him. I enjoyed
That
that.
was. That was an amazing video.
Man,
I've struggled with alcohol, so like that was like personally like something really
dude,
cool.
there's Zoboy. There are so many content creators and players who have struggled with drug and alcohol addiction in Marvel Strike Force. This game, I truly believe, is a form of addiction for many people, and the type of people who grab onto an addiction grab onto this game to a degree, because there's just so many people.
Now special.
My wife just threw me for a loop. She's got a cheesy grin on her face and she's holding a banana up to me, and I'm not even sure what's going on.
Whoa.
Oh, is that for me? Holy crap, Windstorm with 40 gifted subs. Are you out of your freaking mind, Windstorm? What the hell? It's not a charity stream, buddy. You already earned the costume. Level 9 complete. It wasn't a fucking challenge, bro.
Yeah, I was joking when I said, "Hey, the streak is about to be beaten." I was messing around.
Oh
Mobile
my
Gamer?
gosh, honey,
Yeah,
you might
bro.
have to go pick up the kids today.
Hey, Run, you want to see how far down you can get on that banana for Windstorm now?
Level.
I think he deserves that.
We just went to a level 11 hype train. I've never hit a
That's
level
nuts.
10. We just skipped right
That's
over and went to
nuts.
11. Oh my good lord. Wow.
Yeah, wait till Raw's right. We need to see you
That's
seductively
okay, but I
eat that banana.
Tears and no tagging.
I can't get the banana. It's like a here. Oh, I got one. Thank you. I got to put a little cut on it. There we go.
Deadpool game said he wants to see tears and no gagging, so you got a high bar to pass there, bud.
I mean,
That's a
if you
very
guys,
interesting request.
I don't know why you guys want to see me like deep throat a banana. That's just kind of weird, but
Want to channel your inner Sasha Grey and get going?
to what? To duck it? Oh, seductively. She's not. I'm used to her being on voice and she's just shouting at me with my headphones on. She wants seductive. I mean, we'll see how much I can get.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Okay, that hit the gag reflex.
What is happening?
That hit the gag reflex. That's not good, man.
That's not sexy at all, bro.
Oh man.
Haven't I already done the sexy banana thing? I could have swore I've already done this bit.
No, you're fine, man.
You gotta
Just
get a
fuck
little
with
tongue action. Right? You gotta stare intently as you eat the banana.
Oh god. Okay.
it. Okay.
Well,
Enough.
Okay, I'm done. I'm feeling bad about myself at this point.
Jesus, man.
Oh, remember the banana stream, the lemon stream started with a banana that I didn't have, yeah. Was I supposed to wait until after? No, that was right. I did that right, didn't I? I think I did that right.
All in on Dark Strange.
Okay. We're gonna be listening to meteors fall on us for like the next half hour.
Yeah.
Windstorm absolutely out of his mind, having contributed 84 subs this morning. Or this afternoon, I forget, I'm not a morning streamer anymore. Holy crap.
Special on Fastmaster, so you avoid the Greg rewind.
Okay. I thought Deathpool would get me there, but you're right, she's adjacent. Seriously, Windstorm and Sandor Clegane also, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. And anybody else who contributed into this. It doesn't say who else contributed to it because Windstorm and Clegane have just pushed down the rankings so far out of there.
Special on Strange.
All right, didn't get the Greg. It went around him. See that? That was cool.
You may kill him. No, maybe not. He should die to the bleed, so do
well.
Nice.
do OG Strange now so he doesn't revive Dark Strange.
Yep.
And then Yo-Yo. You stop
Yo. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Well, I didn't want to hit the Greg with the ult.
yeah, that's true.
Come on, Squirrel Girl, stay alive.
Better hope Squirrel Girl's got a nice little special to use. Never mind.
Oh, God, she's barely hanging in there.
Death proofs. Death proofs for the win.
You didn't get stunned either. That was lucky.
Oh, she doesn't ever heal already. Damn it.
You're good. You're good.
It does give healing though.
Okay, it does some healing with the ult.
A slight drain, yeah.
How did she not, like that health bar didn't move at all? What the hell? Oh, it's 20% reduction on health. Remember? Such strong support. Hype train. All-time record shattered, it says. You've reached new levels of support. Collected all of the level 10 emotes. I think it said all of the level 11 emotes too. 60% through the level 11 hype train. 95 subs in total. Thank you guys so much for the support. I greatly appreciate that. That's crazy. Hella?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Deathpool.
Yep.
Thank you. Got Greg as well. Do I want Deathpool still, or should I go after Mob?
Deathpool.
Okay.
1000%.
Should get a special right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Here we go. Yes.
Boy, I needed that. Absolutely needed that. We'll go with a basic here. Save the ultimate for Ebony Maw.
I forgot how tough this scourge was back when we had to actually play.
Deep throating that banana really screwed me up. I'm just gonna say that.
Are you gonna have more appreciation for the women of our life now?
I'm not gonna touch that one, man. I'm not gonna touch that one. Let's see, Striker. I'm gonna do Striker on Taskmaster because he's the only one with a vulnerable out there. I'm not touching that one.
Not touching that with a 10-foot pooper scooper if it was lit on fire.
Okay. Still going after Ebony Maw, or do I want to take out Fire Stick Man?
I mean, he's gonna take a turn no matter what, so just go after Maul.
Okay.
Oh, don't die.
Still good. Special ult. Yep. There you go. You need ability energy. Ult.
Ooh, I should have done that on Zemo. I could have taken him out. Zemo's gonna take a turn now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. That's all right. I guess we're all right.
Mod turn, isn't he? That's unfortunate.
Boy, my
Oh
placement.
no, you do not want Maw to take a turn. Fuck. You can't.
My placement is abysmal on this.
Damn it.
Luckily, we have drag and drop now, so I can fix the placement.
Yo, that drag and drop is amazing. I just
Deadpool.
tested it on my game. I'm like,
Deadpool game said, "Thank your wives, people, or husbands." I don't know.
We don't want to exclude people here. Okay, who should I put next to America Chavez? Or I mean, not America. Who should I put next to Hard Light. Not Hard Light. Miss Marvel. Oh my god, there's just too many characters in this game.
Echo. She has... yeah, Echo's fine.
That ought to be good, right? I think it'll be good.
I like Kate on the edge, and then America Chopper in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Also, healer on Squirrel Girl might not be a bad idea to kind of counteract the 20% minus
Yes.
What is she? Do I have her as a skirmisher?
healer.
Probably a striker. You probably have a striker.
Oh.
'Cause that's the normal. That's the normal.
Was that a subtle hint, honey?
Wait, what happened? What just happened?
Raw said in chat, thank those that deep throat.
Oh.
And I don't think I've ever seen run redder in my life.
It's hot in the studio. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here again, huh?
320, babe. Okay. Thank you, honey. See, she's the best. Okay, we can cleanse all of this garbage off of here, and we're gonna go after Doctor Strange Heartless.
Oh, I see it. That was way too raw.
Yep, that was. That's what made it better.
That's hilarious.
Special Dark Strange.
Yeah.
Special Zemo.
Alright. Oh yeah, you're in a good. This is looking already
You're in a
looking
good
better.
position here. Yeah. Basic Dark Strange. Yeah, safe.
And then go after
I
OG
would
Strange.
have hit Zemo. I would have hit Zemo there.
I think I got time to go after. Oh, Zemo's gone anyway.
Yeah, Zemo's gonna die to the ping. Take out regular Strange now, and then off to
Nice.
Yo-Yo.
Nice.
Yep, now Yo-Yo.
Mm,
Alt here?
Oh, basic. You want to slow play it now?
Oof.
You want to try to slow play this to get your cooldowns up for the next wave.
Okay.
Whatever sick fuck decided to put a hell on this node, you're a bastard. Like, you're such a douche with the Kate pings taking out, take out Hella. With the Kate
taking out Greg. Yeah,
taking
dude,
out
that's
Greg, and then Squirrel Girl hitting the person with the most turn meter, which is normally Greg. Like, you're just a douche canoe.
Yeah. Man.
I kind of like that they make these a little bit difficult though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a heal here.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I do think the Scourges are the best release method that we've had for these. I think they're enjoyable, they're challenging, they're long lasting, they're reoccurring. I think they've got a lot of great qualities about them, especially when they get good balanced ones, you know?
No, I 1000% agree.
Scourges are a very hard game mode to make, which people don't realize, but they are well worth the effort that they put in because they're awesome.
See, I kind of like Squirrel Girl as a striker on this because I'm not getting a ton of healing out of her.
On Ebony Maw.
There we go, hit all 5. Good drop placement here with this group of 5.
Yeah, you did get a good.
And you stripped that immunity.
And you got blind on Maw. Can Maw's ult
Perfect.
miss? It can, right?
They can, yes.
So go all in on both of the Elsas now. The Elsas need to die. They hit pretty hard.
Should I do the ult here?
Save the ult.
Yep.
Okay. That Elsa should be dead. Ish. Pivot to the other Elsa.
That was a bad chain.
Start saving cooldowns.
I'd heal her.
I just focus on Sunfire. Sunfire.
Should I alt here to get that ability energy out?
Oh, that's
Not the
actually
worst
not
idea.
bad. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Wow, 1 energy.
Yeah, I know. I don't need to use the heal here. I think I can save it. I
No,
think
basic,
I'm
basic,
above
basic.
50% everywhere, so I think it should be okay.
Ebony Maw should be dead from this. Yep. Then he won't take a turn. You're good.
Nice. Nice.
Clean.
Next 4 nodes. The next 4 nodes are literally.
auto.
Super easy. I think it's like Cosmic Mystic and then Villain.
Do you have Photon built at all?
She's like level 13, literally level 13. Not gear tier 13, level 13. I just switched over to starting to build her. I can only spend like $1 million a day on some of these tunes. And so I just gotta do what I gotta do.
Which patch edition do you believe will be the greatest impact on your gameplay experience? That was a poll from the Player's Voice movement.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I was like, is that in the chat?
No.
Yeah, I was looking at your chat.
The options are the War editions, Juggernaut and Tigra, Raid editions, New Tech Team, and everybody's doing the Raid editions, obviously.
Oh yeah, Raid editions, easy.
I'm excited for Sword Satellite because I want more rewards that actually mean something. And I want a game mode that's actually fun too.
I'm excited for Sword Satellite mode.
Oh, you got a friend request from the free-to-play frog.
Oh, there we go.
Can I be your friend?
Let's go in there, make that happen.
Was it Nova that had multiple Zims and Hellas? The Nova Scourge? I don't think so.
Free to play frog.
Yeah, he's got.
I feel like I've seen his stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking too much already.
Oh, I was actually reading Discord. I wasn't even thinking about the game.
You moved your.
I think he was just giving you shit.
You moved your screens around for where you look compared to like where you look on stream for like chat and stuff. So it's messed with my head. Like when you're looking at chat, you're looking up now, and I'm like, where the fuck is he looking?
Well, so Discord is up, chat is down here. I tried putting chat over here one time, and then there was like something that pops up that I needed, and I was like, oh, it was a big mess. So I have terrible vision, so I love having lots of monitors with big screens that I can read.
Thank God there was no Greg there.
Yeah,
not Greg.
I know. He would have deleted my Doombot, or my Doom, if there was a Doombot out there.
God, how funny would it be if you just lost on full auto and then you had to leave your Node 5 again?
Like, yeah, I'm reading chat, not even paying attention to my team wipes. Like, oh man.
Basic.
You look back and go, what the hell?
You were thinking about it.
I know. I went over there and I was like, wait, there's only one guy left. I can probably handle this solo Luke Cage with 2% health.
Like that clip that you have in the intro where your entire Wakanda gets deleted by Thanos ult turn 1, and you just look back and you go, where the hell was my team go?
I'm sorry, T'Challa.
This will work fine, I guess. Yeah, I like the multiple Zims and Hellas. The Nowhere team is just a lot of fun. Well, I should say Nowhere is a lot of fun. I like Infinity War Thor. The Star-Lord's okay, I guess. Cosmo turned out to be not as exciting a character as I had hoped. And Korg calls an assist. That's his best quality right there. Like, he's so unimportant.
Calls 2 assists.
Cosmo, at least on defense, is like a priority to be dealt with.
Right.
Otherwise.
But it's not a challenging priority. Like, you can roll over her pretty quick.
Told you, Rosie. It's all teal health catalyst and teal focus cats, man. That's gonna be your main bottleneck for DD6. Without a doubt.
So we have Sword Satellite mode.
Uh-huh.
We have, oh please, this is unavoidable, right? Damn it, didn't kill her. We have Sword Satellite mode coming.
Right.
Do you guys think that there is a different game mode in the works?
Yes.
And what do you think it is? What do you think is going to be the next game mode? Because honestly, Sword Satellite I think that Tower mode was an attempt to replace Blitz, and they couldn't make it work right. And I think Sword Satellite is what Tower almost became, and they're like, let's scrap Tower and let's redo it and make it its own separate thing where it is a Tower mode. And I think that's what Sword Satellite is going to be. Whereas whereas Avengers Tower was kind of like, I mean, it really felt like Blitz, but not. And so I don't know where they're going to go, if they're even going to continue to do Avengers Tower, or if it's all going to be Sword Satellite. But
I love Tower. You didn't enjoy Tower?
Oh, I love Tower as well. I thought it was a great game mode. I just hated how they skinned it as a Blitz. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And it was like either freaking replace Blitz with it and lean into that, or give it its own identity. And they never really did that.
Yep, I agree. But
there are a lot of rumors about different game modes. We've got the World Boss game mode that everybody's rumored about. Oh, it's going to be Galactus or something like that, right? We've got the Endless Wave mode that we heard about a long time ago. Oh, son of a bitch. Do I need Doom?
Doesn't matter. Keep going. You don't.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We've got the Endless Wave mode, which was like Fury and his minions, was like a data mine leak a long time ago, and it hasn't really come about. I don't know what the deal is on that. Let's get rid of Magic. I think Magic.
We need a road ahead blog is what we need.
Yeah. The Road Ahead blog is going to come out just in time to tell us what the last 3 days of the Road Ahead is going to be.
Yeah, they need to tell us the Road Ahead blog before they go on their 2-month vacation for Thanksgiving and Christmas for the next patch. They need to give us a window into 6 months before we're, thrown 11 tunes in the next 3 months and don't hear from them for a while.
I honestly think that Scopely and the developers at Scopely absolutely hate every idea that they come up with, because every time they come up with something like the Road Ahead blog, now everybody expects the Road Ahead, and it's another thing they have to do. And like every time they come up with like a good idea, the community either expects it to continue on a timely schedule, like Tower, which never seemed to come around enough, or Pocket Dimension. Where the fuck did Pocket Dimension go? Everybody loved Pocket Dimension. Where is it? It's another thing they have to do and they don't want to, right? I feel like every time they have a good idea, they're like, damn it, why did we do that? Now we got to keep doing it. And then every time they have a bad idea, they keep trying to do it and it doesn't work.
But the fucking Pocket Dimension's not hard. Just give us like Dark Dimension 1, up the difficulty to close to where we're at, and give us a set number of tunes with a random trait. It's not that hard.
Who else should I put in here? You cut out who?
Deathpool.
For the oh, that's the energy's only in raids, huh? It's just the pings.
You put in Thanos if you want an energy battery.
Nah, my Thanos is nowhere, man.
Yeah, fully crafted G18s. Good luck with that. A damn pipe dream to get those.
Like we said earlier, the G18 bottleneck doesn't feel as oppressive as other. When we got to 17, it was way more oppressive than this.
Way worse. It was way worse. It's not even close.
G18 feels like it's a challenge to get the pieces you want, and that's about it. And I think that's how it should be.
Which is okay. It's acceptable. You know? Like, but I feel like it's unattainable. Right G17 was just like, you're not getting this character unless you spend boatloads of cash right now. Mm-hmm. It's like,
yeah, and then they created more nodes to alleviate all that. I liked how the Apocalypse felt, because it was like you had to get G17s, but now that Nexus Hard is in with all 4 different chapters giving you all those 17s, it might as well be, almost completable free to play now.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah, G18 is definitely the best gear tier that they've come out with release-wise, like accessibility. Like it feels like a bottleneck, which it should, but it doesn't feel like I got no chance of getting to that anytime soon.
They were able to release a gear tier that didn't break the game.
Yeah, it feels like your character feels more powerful when you equip gear tier 18, but it doesn't feel like you're outpacing anybody. Like going from 94 to 95 is where you notice, like, you're like, whoa, that's a jump in power.
Yeah.
Or 90 to 95, that whole 5 levels is really huge. But like going from 17 to 18 is just like, it just felt like going up a gear tier. Like it just felt like it should. It felt right.
Yep.
And the bottleneck, it doesn't feel so much as a bottleneck as more of just like a speed bump. It's like a slow zone, and you grind through it, and you feel like you're making steady but good progress. So I'm happy with Gear Tier 18, and I don't mind the power leap from level 90 to 95 because the cost to get from 90 to 95 is so incredibly huge that feels like, I mean, the power that you get out of getting to 95 is worth the cost, even though the cost is extraordinary. I would hope that going from 95 to 100 would give you a moderate increase in power for a moderate cost in gold. I don't want it to be such a huge increase in power, and I don't want it to be such a huge increase in the cost of gold because, I mean, we got that level cap increase and we didn't get much of a gold increase. It's a slow trickle that's been coming into the game, and it's frustratingly a tight hold on gold right now.
I'm not gonna lie though, they've been unstringent on gold in these events.
I've noticed some of
lately,
them will give out as much as millions of gold. When it used to be, you'd be lucky if you got 100,000 gold. Like, there's been some big payouts once in a while, but
just this week we had the Blitz event that gave us 7 million gold. We had the War payout that gave you roughly 6 million gold, and then we have Payday on Friday, which is another 5.4 million gold. So
are you justifying gold?
No. Listen though. Like I've been playing the game since February of 2021, and I've never ever had 20 million gold ever, and I do right now. And I'm like, what? How do I have 20 million gold?
Do you have training mats?
Here, let me take a look.
Because that's the biggest thing. They can give us all the gold in the
Okay,
world.
so I have
thinking about this the other day. I was like
40,000 blue mats. I have 3,000 purple, and then I have 160 orange. Like, I'm not hurting to level anybody up. But like the gold situation is just like, I've never had this much gold.
I was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, so what if, you know, in the campaign nodes or whatever, like as a new player, you're farming to get training materials, you're farming to get T2s and everything. Just multiply everything in every single campaign node by 2, except the character shards.
Character shards should be double too for the shitty characters like Kree minions and stuff. And any tune that's not a year 5 tune, everything should be double.
Well, they have events to double down on those.
And those events should be quadrupled, not doubled. It should be doubled base, and then those events should make it quadrupled for like Kree minions and mercenaries for Payday and all that stuff. The fact that you're making people farm shitty nodes to get Nick Fury and then to get Omega Red like Kree minions, that takes probably like 8 months of farming to get all 5 of those up there is ridiculous, and it's not a
the Kree farm is ridiculous, and the fact that they're not giving the existing players Nick Fury when they're giving new players Nick Fury, that's
I know that sucks.
My account person feels that.
I don't think you need to double shards. I don't think you need to guarantee drops. I don't think you need to increase the amount of drops. I think you need to make a 100-day login calendar for new players that unlocks all legacy characters at 5 stars. People will come to the game and they will have a huge roster to play with. They won't be anything that breaks the game. It won't
exactly.
But you'll get a lot of people that will come in and play this game for 100 days, and that'll give us content creators the opportunity to sink the hook in them and be like, yeah, come join the community and you'll see why this game really rocks. And then they'll stay, you know?
And if the hook isn't in 100 days, it'll never be in.
That's right, yeah.
The game just isn't for them. If it's not in by then, it's fine. The game is just not for them. What I wish they would do would help with gold, would help with gear, it would help with a lot of things, is when we hit level 95, we're at max, we can continue leveling up to 95 over and over again for the same amount of gold that it was for the same amount of XP that it was from 94 to 95. Because when you level up, you get gear 17 orbs, gear 16 orbs, gear 15 orbs. You get like 2 or 3 million gold, you get some power cores. You should be able to keep doing that over and over and over again, so at least the double XP events that come at least benefit us, so we can keep getting more and more gold from spending our campaign energy and getting. It's a little bit of an influx, it's not much, but it's still a little bit. The fact that we hit the level cap and it's over is just stupid.
And I'll tell you another thing, like
Don't do it, Run.
from the new player perspective,
Doolev's watching. He's like, no, Run, don't do it.
do not do that. I'm glad you did.
I'm gonna need that when I unlock what's her face, Mockingbird or whatever. I'll need it.
But like new players, like when it comes to our streaks, we don't have to blitz unless there's an event. I was starting a new account and I was going to like do a new player experience, like YouTube channel, and do this whole thing, like walking through, like throwing my knowledge out there, like having played a few years. And I'm just like, I'm not doing this. You have to blitz 15 times manually.
Yeah.
Like every day. No matter if you have the full blitz, if you have the full like streak of logging in every day. I'm like, this is insane. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm done. I'm not doing it.
First off, thank you, Ty J. It's nice to see you over here. Do we need to run a SAC team or anything? I got lots of choices here.
Is this the one that has?
Are we on no 10?
There's no 10.
So I can see who the enemies are, because I think this is the one with the Icarus where you need a SAC team. Yes, you need a SAC.
You do need a SAC team. Yes, you do.
Just throw in your A-Force and then just focus all on Icarus, so that when you die, he's not at 100% health, so his passive won't proc when your Young Avengers are in there.
Okay. Whittling down.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you have 2 full SAC teams too. You have A-Force and Inhumans, and your SAC teams are decently built.
Yeah, before level 60, the new player experience can be a little bit of a slog, but the rewards are nice, and then that's how they hook you, right? Oh, I worked all the way to get to this Sim Blitz, and now I get to Sim Blitz, and now I'm stuck from 60 to 70, and stuck in blue and purple gear hell. And then now, I'm waiting for more bottlenecks to open up.
Do I want to allow him to use his ult?
It doesn't really matter. You're probably going to be able to kill him with how big of a team, A-Force team you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to know? Yeah, the thing about the level 60 thing, is that you get past it, just buy the fucking hyperdrive, the time heist, and then you're past it, so...
He's gonna clear one of those effects. Hopefully, it's not the ability block. But
hey, Ty J, how are you and Toxie doing on bringing us those basic counter assist information on MSF.com? I want my counter assist info.
Yeah, if we can get that, that'd be great. That definitely changes how a tune functions when we have that.
Oh, for crying out loud. Do I really want to ult here?
Take off the taunt.
Yeah, but I could pass out the energy to the rest of the team.
That's true.
All right, we're going to try it this way first.
I like the special.
If I can make it to my next turn.
No, right? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
No, don't quit.
Too late.
This is a good sack.
That was a great sack.
Oh, sweet. You guys are talking about it Monday? That's fantastic. I'll take talking about it. I'll take that. I'll take talking about it. All right. So I wasn't supposed to do that. You guys wanted me to keep that run, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time, just pause it and then let's chat, and then we'll figure out what to do.
I'm terrible about jumping the gun on decisions.
If you pull Icarus ult, Icarus special, Jane Foster ult, Sif taunt, you're good. That's all you need, honestly. If you're pulling all that stuff, you're good.
Target Icarus again.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could get a disrupt on her, but that's not gonna happen.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, hit every Asgardian along the way. Let's make sure we get those charges on Mighty Thor. Let's remove... I'm gonna go special and remove the offense up here instead.
No.
Yeah!
Doesn't matter.
See, look at it. It was a tickle. It didn't hardly bother me at all.
It was a tickle, though. It was a tickle.
I can go in with the basic and clear the taunt here.
Yep. And then back on Icarus.
And go back to Icarus now. Do I want to go special or no? I want to clear those positives. Yeah, let's do that. Boom! Get out of here, Icarus, or just heal right back up.
Icarus didn't get the energy from Ms. Marvel either. You can leave this sack.
Yeah.
I just gotta. I'd like to damage him a little bit more.
Icarus special, good. And now all in on Valkyrie. Or you can't. It's a taunt.
You can't. Yeah.
Just play it out and you're good. This is a good sack.
Okay. He's got enough. He's missing enough health that he won't get his revive.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
As long as he's not 100%. Never thought I'd compliment a man's sack as much as I did today, but here we are.
Pause, bro. Whoa,
Dulum. Whoa.
Whoa. That's wild.
I'm sorry. That's too far. Deep throating a banana and your wife saying "thank all who deep throat." Come on, is it not far?
You know what?
That's true. That's true too. Sorry.
Free to play frog. You're right. They took away the kingpin orb because it gave out too much gold, huh?
Yup.
Yep.
Damn, though, I didn't even realize. I forgot all about the kingpin orb. Man, those bastards.
That was for arena credits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they started putting they started putting featured tunes in the arena orbs. I mean, you could throw another sack with Inhumans if you want. For funsies.
Was that the time that Eternals were in the arena?
Nah, I'll just go into it. I got Icarus right where I want him.
That I think.
That was before I even joined the game. I remember people talking about that when I first joined my alliance. I feel like that was like 2019, 2019 to 2020.
Credit, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 2019 because I think it was like right when I started. I started in July of 2019.
Yeah, Anti-Valor, she literally just walked back into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You need to. So Icarus is your prime target here before he gets back to his ult. And then the goal here is if and when you kill Valkyrie, she can't give her passive to Mighty Thor or Sif.
So we got to keep re-rolling until she doesn't pop off?
Yeah, for that 50-50 shot twice. Unfortunately, Young Avengers don't have a stun.
Dude, you're looking good though. I would just go all in on Valkyrie right now.
Yeah, you're chilling, honestly. And Jane doesn't have her ult, so her special tickles.
Is that adjacent? I can't get across there, can I?
You need to save some cooldowns for the X23 that drops.
Oh, okay.
X23 is kind of gnarly that comes in.
Fingers crossed!
You're good.
Woo! Yeah, nice!
Let's go!
All in on Mighty Thor now. All in on
Yep.
Jane.
Kill her. Kill Jane immediately.
Yep.
Jane, false down.
Yeah!
Save everything and start building up cooldowns for
the
next wave. Try to get them as low equally as you can.
That was good using your special there to clear that taunt.
Yeah, they clear the taunt. Mm-hmm. On Quake now.
See that, Dulum? Every once in a while, Zoboy gives me a compliment. You could try that. You could try that once in a while.
Why would I do that? If I give you a compliment, it'll give you false hope that you actually don't need me, and then you won't let me get into voice chat, so can't have that happen.
So I could throw up a heal to do some cleansing and try and keep her alive until she takes a turn.
No.
Okay, so just kill her. It'll want to bring the drop here?
Nope.
Maybe. It'll bring the drop soon. Yep.
There we go.
All in on X23. Should have Echo ult for X23 as well. Basic, obviously. That'll strip the taunt.
Awesome.
Yeah, perfect.
Don't need to do that.
Basic, yeah.
Alt here?
Yep.
I have disrupt on two people. Doesn't
Alt.
Alt, okay.
Alt. Oh!
Didn't clear the taunt. That sucks.
It cleared everything but the fucking taunt.
Yeah, of course.
I think you're fine. I think
I think I can still clear this node.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. Heal.
Yeah.
Yep.
It should be good. Just try. Black Bolt ulting may not be the best thing. Just be wary of that. He is going to ult next turn.
That is true.
You should be okay though.
Okay, come on, Sif, seriously.
I was like, damn, Squirt Girl, oh, here we come.
All right.
Damn it.
Sif should be dead here. Yep. Okay.
Please be enough.
Her.
Yeah, there we
She's dead, she's
go.
dead.
We're over the hump now. This should be pretty easy. Can I do anything about Black Bolt, or should I clear the rest of them?
Black Bolt now. The other ones are useless. Black Bolt.
Yeah.
Crystal's gonna heal him up as soon as I get him low. That's gonna piss me off.
Oh, here we go. You got the offense down. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you're good, dude.
Yes,
You're
easy.
good. All right. You can hit your favorite button now.
There we go. Yep. Oh, you don't need to tell me. What's up, Taco Shooter?
Watch you don't get enough points.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Taco Shooter.
No.
What happened to Let's Talk About It? I enjoyed that. Why we no do that anymore? I enjoyed that.
1.519. Boom. Golden.
I'm sure Let's Talk About It was a very, very hard thing to coordinate. Three other people coming in.
What's that all about with America's Got Talent, Taco? Am I not seeing something?
Yeah, I figured Taco Shooter.
Taco, what up?
Run.exe has stopped working.
You did kind of have a blank stare at the Discord.
Oh, dude, I get made fun of. When I stop to think about things, the dumb look on my face, so many people are making memes about me and everything.
It did look like
a few of these guys play MSF and are in Twitch chats all the time. Okay, well, whoever they are that's going to America's Got Talent, congrats, MSFers. Way to Division Chorus. Wow, 82nd Airborne. And thank you for your service, too, by the way.
I would pay to watch Tana on America's Got Talent. Oh my god, that would be...
How come I have a red dot on rewards?
Because you need to back out of it and go back in, you'll be gone.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, man. The work I go through to clear up those red dots. My goodness.
What would Tana's talent
The
be?
red dots are a nightmare.
Is there any point in me doing extra war attacks? It's already limited out, right?
It's limited out to 8 per war. So
to 8? Okay, so I'm only doing 10.
You can leave it for others.
Let's go check the alliance raid, seeing if anybody's cleared that node for me yet.
You need what? You need 24 attacks total, right?
Yeah, it's 24 over 3 wars.
Yeah, you're good.
24 over 3 wars? Oh, yeah, okay, that's easy for me. I normally do at least 10. That is pretty crazy, Taco Shooter. MSFers are everywhere, though. You got to watch out for those guys. They're sneaky. What's that line from Fight Club? Where he's like, we're the people who serve you food. We drive your buses. We are everywhere. Come on, I didn't build this team for nothing. Let's use them, man. Okay, this stream ran way long, like 45 minutes longer than normal, but thank you guys for helping me get through the Scourge, which I was over with. I'm gonna close this down so that my wife can focus on her homework. And huge shout out to Windstorm and of course Sandra Clegane and everybody else who helped in that level 11 off the rails hype train. I think Windstorm did something like 90 gifted subs in that thing on his own. That was ridiculous. 84. How many?
84.
84 gifted subs from Windstorm. It was absolutely ridiculous. So thank you for that. That was huge. That was absolutely huge.
The total dollar amount he spent was $420. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but
man,
it's $5 per, but it's $420.
That's crazy.
I did the math, so I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Windstorm. When I get the merch,
smoke a blunt after this.
When I get the merch up and running, Windstorm, I will be sure to mail you some merch, man. You're always helping me out, and I definitely appreciate that. All right, guys, let's see who's streaming and where you guys want to go, and we'll do something fun here.
After Al's on.
Who's on?
Ambassador.
Al.
Okay.
Appreciate the stream,
Yeah,
my
let's-
guy.
All right, so I'm gonna send you guys to Ambassador Al, but in case that's not your cup of tea, you also have Venora and T-Dub streaming Dragonair. If you guys want to go see him, he hasn't been around in a minute, but he still streams some stuff, just not Marvel Strike Force.
Sasha Gray's still streaming too.
Sasha Gray, there's always Sasha Gray. We could do that, yeah.
Sasha's always streaming.
Really? Good for her.
Zoboy, what time do you normally do your streams?
I normally do mine before yours. I had I sprained my back a few weeks ago, so I haven't been streaming the last few weeks. So I did one last night randomly, but yeah, tomorrow it'll be 9 a.m. PST. That's somewhere between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. PST. Usually around when Rolf's ending, and just so it works out just right.
What the heck do you call Rolf's time zone?
So noon for us, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure Rolf's, but he's 12 hours plus Eastern time.
Right.
Hydrus. Sasha Grey is a corn actor. Is a corn actress that was very famous and no longer does it anymore.
Look at Hydrus acting like you don't know who Sasha Grey is. Oh, that's so cute, Hydrus.
He's asked like 6 times in chat and nobody's answered him. We've all just laughed at him and brushed it off.
Andy Bowler says reset in 5 minutes. Yeah, Taco, follow him to the next streamer. All right, everybody, have a great middle of the week, or is it Tuesday? Middle to half of I don't know. Bye, guys. Dude, I can barely talk anymore. My voice is cracking like crazy. It's such a long stream. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Take care.
Hey, man, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, always.